England 4. OAP Croatia 2. Is what it is, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Wagwan, for anyone watching this, live and directing in full effect or on playback, either way, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and directing in full effect, baby, or when I upload the next video. Best believe that, bruv. But big up, people. A little bit later than usual, but is what it is. Lateness is greatness and all of that. Speaking of greatness, I tell you what. I tell you what. Second half, fair fucking play. Fair fucking play. First half, we're going to get straight into this, yeah? First half, it wasn't ideal. Got the pen. K missed the first one. Retaken. Slots it. Is what it is. And then when it comes to the second goal, hang on, just bear with me a sec. Bear with. This is a bad thing still. You could tell it's late, do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Fucking hell, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is some next level thing. Next level thing. Actually, do you know what? Before I get into the second goal, I'll speak on like the first goal, like the penalty. Some would say it's harsh, but we've seen Madueke do this before, but it is what it is. You know, number one rule, you never allow the referee to make a decision. Do you know what I'm saying? And he did, bruv. He, he fucking did. Best believe that, bruv. Best believe that. Like, that's where that's where we're at. The whole thing. We scored 4 goals. That's a definite positive. Do you know what I mean? Is what it is. Just looking at the stats right now, if it fucking lets me scroll and shit. Basically, 20 shots, 12 on target compared to Croatia's 11 and 5. Most possession, passing similar. Do you know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, first off, it was kind of like this. It was kind of like this, basically, right? And don't worry, Chike, I'll get to your comment shortly. After the penalty, we're like, okay, cool. But then Martin, how do you say it? Batarina, that goal was quality. All of Croatia goals were quality, yeah? Their first goal was class. But again, defending, like, this is why you start Mark Guay ahead of fucking John Stones, bruv. Mark Guay has to start the next game with Consa. No questions asked. Period. Then our second goal, beautiful delivery from Declan Rice. Harry Kane slots it, puts his noggin on it. Do you know what I'm saying? So basically, that's 2 assists from Arsenal players. Ain't that a bitch? And then their equaliser, second equaliser, fucking what's his name? Petar Musa, bruv. That was class. I would probably say that goal was better than their first one, their second and last goal. Half time, Tommy Tukes obviously said some inspirational shit. Few minutes later, Jude Bellingham, I'll tell you what, you got to give credit where credit's due. Fair fucking play. Fair fucking play, yeah. That goal was sick. That goal was fucking sick. When he's doing the box crashing thing and when he's on it and he's not fucking about, keeps things simple, got the fundamentals on point. See, Don Carlito, bruv, say what you want about him now, but he, to this day, he's got the best out of Jude Bellingham. Do you know what I'm saying? And he was making his tackles and all that shit as well. We know he can do that shit. But yeah, quality goal is what it is. Slowed down a fair bit after that. You know, they started dominating a bit for about 20 odd minutes or so. It's getting a bit cagey. But towards the end, the last 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, we just overpowered them. It wasn't that we were better technically, it's just P and P. They don't have the legs no more. With all the Perisic, Modric, and Kovacic, you know, you could add Kramaric to that list as well. It's just like they just don't have it, bruv, in the tank no more. It is what it is. And then Marcus Rashford, another one. Wicked finish. Do you know what I'm saying? Is what it is. Fake shots and slotted it. But again, he's a striker. He ain't no winger, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Volume striker. You got to do what you got to do. But like the title suggests, it's a good win. Much better in the second half than the first half, but we still got issues. Defensively, you know, in that midfield as well, you know, took Declan Rice off after an hour. Didn't start Bukayo Saka. And Madueke, even though he got that penalty, bruv, like, really and truly, you need to hold bench, bruv. You need to hold that Bomber Clark bench. Because even outside of Saka, you know, you had Gordon playing the other side. Gordon actually played worse for me than Madueke. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a fucking bitch? Do you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. It is what it is, right? You don't bring Palmer. You don't bring Foden. You lack the quality. That can happen, innit? I was disappointed not to see Ivan Toney get on the pitch. He would have been ideal. Instead, it was Ollie Watkins. Am I really surprised? No, I'm not surprised about anything, but it is what it is, people. But I was very pleased with the 4 goals. Need to tighten up defensively, but we need to put away Ghana and Panama. Yeah. Because Croatia, we got through the hardest game by a 2-goal margin. If we don't beat Ghana by 3 or more goals, even more so with Panama, I'm expecting at least 4, then it's a disgrace above. But the way I see it, Tommy Tooks, bruv, tournament football is what it is. It is what it is, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Chike, bruv. I'll put the link in a sec. Nat, my guy, I can't wait for your take on the England national team during their first match of the World Cup, because what I'm going to say is not going to sit right with a lot of people, including, in fact, look, let's hear it, bruv. Fuck it. We're not even 10 minutes in. I want to hear your thoughts, brother. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put the link out right here, right now. Anyone else want to jump on stream? You know the deal, people. Let me know your thoughts and feelings on this shit. About the game last night. I was watching it in the boozer. It was vibes, man. I'm not going to lie. But either way, you got to do what you got to do, innit? Like,
my guy.
Big up Chike. Well
I have to say, that is one of the most shocking performances I've ever seen from England in the first half. The way that Croatia were just able to move the ball and England just doing nothing in the midfield is beyond me for a team that's favored to win this competition. I don't know how. I mean, this has to be Croatia's worst team that I've ever seen. And you've watched football a lot longer than I have. But this has to be Croatia's worst team, arguably in the last 20 years. And the two goals that they scored, like England defensively, hey, I mean, that's bringing back. I mean, I was before I came on here. I was watching. Remember when Manchester City played Monaco about 9 years ago in the
Yeah, yeah,
Champions
yeah.
League,
Yeah,
and we
was it the one
conceded.
where Falcao dinked it over Caballero? You're talking about that
Shit.
one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
The
remember
goals
that.
that England's oh my days, Nat, the goals that England conceded. Well, the second one, I'll be honest, Croatia's first goal was actually a bit quality. I can't lie. Um, But Croatia's second goal that they scored, hey, it was just, gosh, just one pass just takes out the whole defense. And it just brought me back to the City days when we were just conceding goals for fun. And we're still doing that now. But God, oh my word.
But they still have quality, man. But the thing is, yeah, Harry Kane, whatever you
Okay.
think of him, yeah,
I
he
love
summed it
Harry
up
Kane.
perfectly, yeah. He
Okay.
said basically in a nutshell that we overpowered them. And that's exactly
Mm,
what we did. It wasn't
sure.
about tech, because
Yeah.
if you look at it, yeah, Luka
Hmm.
Modric, even right here, right now, is better than any of our midfielders on the ball.
100%.
It's not even close. Let's be real, right? We left
Please.
Gibbs White at home, I believe. We left Adam Wharton at home.
Yep.
Just
Phil
Adam
Foden.
Wharton alone, bruv. Phil Foden, Cole Palmer. Do you know what I mean? Like
I do.
it's it's a mad thing, bruv. It's a mad thing, and he's gonna persist with Noddy goddamn Madueke until Bukayo Saka is a bit fitter. Anthony Gordon on the left, my lad, my fucking lad. Do you know what I'm saying? I know Rashford
Oh.
scored, and I know I just said earlier he's not a left winger, but I'd rather him on the left than fucking Anthony. Like, let's be real, yeah. Newcastle have pulled Barca's pants down with that shit fully. 70 mil,
I thought it was
70
80
mil,
mil.
80 mil euros, I believe. I think it's like 70 mil.
Oh, 70
Um,
million pounds. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
I
yeah,
see the conversion. Okay.
70 million quid, yeah.
Okay.
70 million quid for that,
Okay.
bruv. You were worse than Madueke. You were
And that's
worse than Madueke. Hang your head in fucking shame, bruv. How dare you? How fucking dare
wow.
you? Chelsea
Wow.
fans don't rate him. When I
No.
was at the pub, when I was at the boozer last night, yeah,
Yeah.
I was speaking to a Chelsea fan. He don't rate him.
Yeah.
He don't want him back.
Sure.
I'm
I
an
can
Arsenal
imagine.
fan, as you know, of course. All you
Of
people know,
course.
yeah. I don't rate
Absolutely.
him. Gianni, Guns, Shade, all of them, man. Tex, Aaron, none of us rate him, bruv. Norms, big up to DJ,
Even
big up to all
Rance.
you. Yeah, none of us, no one rates it. No one rates this guy, bruv.
Yeah, he
That
stinks.
bandana, En La Basura, dash that in the fucking bin, cunt. You will never be that guy. You are,
No.
and to think, yeah, to think. Remember
Please.
that free kick where Reece
Yes.
James, yeah, it hit the wall. Yeah, it hit the wall, but that could happen.
Sure.
But Noddy Madueke was standing over it, trying to
Oh,
make certain people think that he was even in line to take that, bruv.
dude.
Declan Rice is ahead of you in that pecking order, bruv. Get out of it. Get out of it. Like
Honestly, get the fuck out of here.
one wicked goal against Brugge.
Yeah,
Don't fool me, bruv. Doku has scored more important goals
he has.
that didn't lead to anything in terms of Premier
Unfortunately.
League, but you won
Nope.
2 trophies, so it is what it is.
It is what it
That
is,
was
really.
more man like O'Reilly. O'Reilly.
Oh, Riley. Auto
O'Reilly.
parts.
O'Reilly, bro. Do you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
And,
days.
and this is a mad thing, yeah. I'm concerned for our wingers, bruv. And Bukayo Saka, I've always said this, even when he was performing prime time, yeah, still weren't an out and out winger anyway. Anyway, yeah.
Mm.
I would have rather Reece Nelson than fucking Gordon. Fucking Reece Nelson. Smith Rowe, who was
Yeah.
injured just before. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And he's not an out and out left winger. Phil Foden. Cole Palmer could have done better in that position. Like, there's just so many. But, like, Morgan. That's it.
Morgan
Morgan
Rogers.
Rogers. Why the fuck did he not start? Why the fuck did he not start? He
I
was
don't
doing
know.
them interviews with PR Bellingham and that, bruv.
Oh no.
Do you know what I'm saying? Moving fucking
No.
mad ridiculous, bruv. Mad ridiculous.
I hate Jude Bellingham with a
On
passion.
some Bulgaria, bruv. On some
Yeah,
bullshit, bruv.
Bugatti.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? What are you actually? I know it's late. Well, for
It's
me
not okay.
anyway. I know it's late, but fuck me, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck are you waffling about?
I
What are
don't
you
know.
actually waffling about? And now that he scored a goal, bruv, Madueke got the pen, yeah. And the only reason why you got the pen is because Modric ain't as quick as he used to be. He don't react as. But again, he's nearly
I
40
don't even
years
think
old.
that was a penalty. I thought that was a soft penalty. And
Oh, I
that
hear
you
it. I hear it. Yeah, yeah, I hear it. I almost couldn't believe it.
Nat, Rants. I know you don't like the things that he says, but I was listening to his
Some of
match
it, some
reaction.
of some of the
No,
things,
I hear
like
you, but
yeah,
the
yeah,
both
yeah.
that he said, England. If you think about it, England have scored a soft penalty, which I wouldn't have given, and then they scored a soft penalty, a corner in the box where no one dealt with Harry Kane, and then one pace and power goal. It was nothing great about the England performance, and I just genuinely don't see. And I've learned something over time, and I think you've learned this as well. When people are on TV, they have to do what's called save face, which means that yeah, they can't they, they can't say that, oh, this England performance was diabolical, because in the first half, England just I, they couldn't even string two passes together. I mean, I just don't see how England, like, you better hope that, I mean, I saw Ghana play the other day. If Ghana can somehow put those if Ghana can come out and attack England straight from the get-go, it's go England could lose that game. I'm serious. You better watch out for them African nations, because they know how to play football. And it looks like to me now that this England team just does not know how to play football. They got too many pace and power and guys like Jude Bellingham. They have no real creativity. And Declan Rice is literally on 20,000. He's on 20,000 miles on fume. I mean, that guy is literally one bad challenge away from an Achilles or an ACL. I just, yeah, that England performance was absolutely shocking, and they still won 4-2, which they really shouldn't have won 4-2. They probably should have won. If anything, they should have been down 2-0 in the first half. That first half was diabolical, Matt. I
It weren't
don't.
good. Yeah, it
Oh my
wasn't
word!
good.
It
The
was
thing
horrible.
I saw the Ghana highlights. My thing with Ghana is
Yes,
they were
please.
clear winners, but at the
Yes.
same time, in the World Cup, yeah, I know it's the first game, but
Mm.
you gotta be beating them more than 1-0. I
Oh yeah.
know Panama are going to be better now than they were in 2018 when we slapped them 6-0, and it should have been 10. Let's
Yeah, it
be
should have been a
real.
lot more than six.
We'll probably beat them 4-5-1-0, maybe. Do you know what I'm saying? But Ghana, the things with Ghana, yeah, they need to be more clinical.
Yeah.
They need to be more clinical. It's a bit it for me in a different way. They kind of remind me of certain teams in this World Cup where they
Mm.
play decent football, but they just can't put that ball in the
No.
fucking net. Colombia were nearly at that point.
Yeah.
They were, yeah, because they played well, but they didn't. Luis Diaz, you got James Rodriguez kept ticking things over and all that shit. But in the end, they got it over the line. But they made hard work of that 3-1.
Yeah.
They made hard work of that 3-1.
Mm.
You look at fucking Brazil.
Yeah.
Brazil are shocking, bruv. Couldn't defend. Nothing in the midfield. Couldn't like you think England's first half was bad, yeah? Shocking. Brazil's was way worse.
It was
Way worse.
horrible.
Casemiro done.
Yeah.
Bruno Guimaraes just
Done.
didn't turn up.
Yeah.
Didn't
Well, I shouldn't
fucking
even
turn
say he's
up.
done, but he just,
Paqueta,
yeah.
like the state of Brazilian football, bruv. If they're allowing him to start, I mean, he did a bit of juggling and that was about it, bruv. Like, get the fuck out of it. Do you know what I'm
And
saying?
tell
You
that
look
to
at
Igor
Spain.
Thiago.
Yeah. You look at
Jesus.
Spain, bruv. Spain are much better on the ball.
Mm.
And Spain, they'll always create chances. But again, that Ferran Torres, scrub. Azoyabal, I rate him highly. But again, couldn't finish his dinner. Couldn't put his
Nope.
chances away again.
Nope.
What is it? Pedri.
Yeah. And I love
know,
Pedri.
And it's that they were wasteful, innit? Portugal were worse because it's CRY7 back
I
once
was about to
again for
say,
the
we need to
Renegade
talk about
Master,
that
yeah?
guy. That guy.
Bernardo Silva on the right. Come on, man. They got one of the best midfielders on the planet, bruv, in Vitinha.
I was about
Jan
to say,
Neves as well. They got Nuno Mendes, they got João Cancelo, Nelson Semedo on the bench. But worse than that, you got Trincao
Oh, jeez.
and Francisco Conceição on
Yeah,
both wings.
Conceição, yeah.
Should be starting.
Mm.
And then that scrub, that fraud of a manager, he makes Arteta look like a well beater, bro. I'm going to be real. Roberto Martinez makes Arteta look like a well beater. And you lost to that cunt. You lost to that guy once upon a time.
Yes.
I know it was
2013 FA Cup
yeah.
final.
I know it's 13 years ago, just over
Yeah,
13 years ago, but
long
still,
ago.
man, like that guy, yeah, Gonzalo Ramos, not Rant, sorry, Northside for
Mm.
his reaction summed it up perfectly. Yeah, all this narrative that Portugal can't win without Cristiano is bullshit. It's
It's
fucking
total bullshit.
bullshit. Their
It's
biggest
total
wins,
bullshit.
albeit Luxembourg. I've forgotten who else they played. I
I
think it was
couldn't
in like
tell
the
you.
Nations League or the qualifiers. They won like 9-0 and shit. The Luxembourg one I do remember because
Wow.
Bruno Fernandes had a brace as well. 9-0.
Mm.
No Cristiano, bro. But then when Cristiano's the thing is with Cristiano, right? He saw what Leo Messi did. Now
Yes.
people will say he should have got a red and all of that, and I hear it. For me personally, I know I'm Leo Messi's my go,
Same.
but when context is very important, you know.
It is.
Fine margins,
Fine margins, guys.
Fine margins, guys. Yeah. For me, the thing that disappointed me with that Leo Messi challenge, I would have given him a yellow for damn sure,
Yeah.
at the
Yeah.
very, very minimum, because he didn't mean to do it. You know,
No.
you know, he's trying to get the ball, got it wrong. I think a yellow would have been fine. No one would have really, you know, talked about FIFA corruption and all that. And let's be honest. For me, Argentina ain't winning it. They'll get
No.
far, and I thought
Yeah.
they'd get.
Quarterfinals, maybe.
I would say probably semis, depending on who they
Wow.
get. If they get France in the quarters again, or no, actually, no, they got them in the last 16. But even, yeah, if they get a France, maybe Portugal, if they turn up.
Spain.
Well, Spain
Spain.
have got to put their chances away
Yeah.
because they can look after the ball fine. That's
Yeah.
not an issue.
No.
Defensively, you know,
Yeah.
Laporte's a good defender, but again, it's more so creating chances.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Portugal, for example, and the thing is, I've said this before, and you were here last time round, yeah?
I was.
I said I think Portugal will win it. I've even put a bet on it, not because that they're the best team in the world, but because like the way FIFA operate and all of that shit, and the fact that Portugal do have a great team and a great squad, it's just I say one man, but two man that are fucking it up. One is not even a manager. He shouldn't be a manager anymore. That guy is basically a stand-in, bruv.
Yeah.
He's a backup dancer. He's an extra. He's a stunt double. He's a stunt double manager. Cristiano's the real manager, bro. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
If there's certain changes, best believe that's Cristiano, bro. Not Roberto Martinez.
No.
But he's gonna leave at the end of the tournament. Yeah, how fucking convenient, bro. How fucking convenient.
I was about to say.
That's fucking convenient.
I was about to say, that does not sound like news to me.
they got like the best midfield on the planet, because even though I say Pedri's the best midfielder, period, and one of the best players technically, you look at Gavi, he's nowhere near that level. He's good, but he ain't. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Dani Olmo, right? But you look at Portugal, you got Vitinha, Ballon d'Or candidate for damn sure. João Neves scored the header, and you knew Cristiano. You could tell Cristiano deep down he had to save face, like you were saying earlier. He had to save face because if he starts throwing tantrums and all that shit, it's done, bruv, and he knows it. Because he ain't dumb, but at the same time, his ego and pride. Zlatan, obviously, TT cooks him for fun, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? When there's an opportunity, but I don't blame him, bruv. I don't blame him. All of this. Oh, he's Ronaldo. No. The real Ronaldo is Ronaldo Fenomeno, bruv.
Oh yeah, R9.
He can be called R9 all he wants. I call Ronaldo Nazário, Ronaldo Fenomeno, Ronaldo. Cristiano is Cristiano, like TT said. I don't care. This ain't hate. This is facts, bruv.
This is factual information. This is absolutely factual information.
Cristiano was an amazing fucking player, but he ain't been doing shit for 5-10 years.
Yeah.
5 years is being very generous, extremely generous, I might add. 10 years, I hear that because 10 years ago, when he was at Real Madrid. Yeah, he wasn't as great on the eye, but he was putting up numbers. He was doing his thing, and he was turning up. Yeah, what is he
Sure.
doing now?
Nothing.
What is he doing now? He had two
Nothing.
chances, and on the BBC highlights that I saw, yeah, fuck the BBC by the way.
Yeah, I
That
hear that.
fucking that fucking Danny Murphy
Oh,
failed
jeez.
England fucking midfielder, bruv. Yeah,
Liverpool guy.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it
was
doesn't
talking
matter.
about the pass, the pass. I think the pass was I think it was by João Cancelo, I believe. At least for the first chance. I think the second it was probably Conceição, or might have been for. But either way, yeah, the pass into Cristiano's path, but really and truly it was more suited for Bruno. Should have just let it roll. But instead,
Mhm.
Danny Murphy's just like, oh, it's a horrible pass. If he passed it better, Cristiano would have scored. Are you fucking nuts, bruv? Yeah.
I was going to say,
Or Christian,
are you watching the same? Are you watching the same stupid sport?
if Cristiano was going to score that, or at least get a proper strike on that, he would have hung back. He's moving like he's 18 to 25-year-old. He's moving like them cougars that think they're 18 and they've got the best shit in town, bruv. No, bruv. You're the
No,
village bike, as we say.
he
Boris
looks like
bike.
he's
London
65.
town, bruv.
They're
Oh,
like
he's got the physical age of 30, guys.
physical age. He looks like he's physically. He looks like he's 65. And this has been an
He's
issue.
moving like he's 70, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Leo Messi is playing not even at half pace anymore. That was the last World Cup. This pace is a quarter pace, and he's 10 times minimum. Minimum. He scored a hat trick. Maybe could have scored another. Maybe could have been sent off. Either way, you look at Mbappe. Now he was poor the first half, but the second half,
Horrible.
the second half. Say what you want about Mbappe, yeah. That guy turns up for France, bruv.
He does.
I hate to say it, but he turns up for France, and he's been turning up recently. Do you know what I'm saying? He
Sure.
might end up being the only guy to score in a World Cup final and not win it, even though he's won the World Cup before, like first attempts. It is what it is. But look at the players: Olivier Giroud, Blaise Matuidi, Kante,
Matuidi,
Paul Pogba,
Griezmann,
Yeah.
Hugo
Like,
Lloris.
yeah, but Hugo Lloris had a stinker in that final.
Yeah,
but
he
again,
was.
they got away with it.
We
They
don't
got
talk
away
about
with it
that.
because even their
Jesus.
defense, like Kim Pembe, was actually doing well as well, and I don't even rate him like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It's one of them ones, but they had Varane. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? They have balance. Now they have Saliba, bruv.
Mm.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just Dembele. Like, even Barcola, bruv. That goal, he miscontrolled it, but the finish, fair play. Fair play. A bit like Rashford. Do you know what I'm saying? Mbappe's second goal, the first goal, man, we need to talk about Michael Olise. Right here, right now, Fatboy Slim Sex, we need to talk about Michael Olise, bruv. Ballon d'Or candidate for damn sure, bruv. How the fuck did we let him go to Bayern Munich? How the fuck we could have left Madueke, Noddy Madueke with his clown shoes, clown car, living in Lego La La Land, bruv. Yeah? And we could have got Michael Olise for less, bruv.
Jesus.
That guy has been killing it for Bayern. Yes, they didn't get to the final, but they'll be back in it next season.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless they get PSG, but even then, you never know. You never know.
I mean, they scored 4 goals at the Parc de France, and I can't remember the last team to put up that many goals against the PSG team that's utterly dominant and looked like the Barca of old.
At their gaff as well, even worse PSG teams, the ones that kept, bottling it in the Champions League. But again, like I've said, they're the best team on the planet. They have the best manager on the planet. But it's our time now. World domination. We're going to dominate English football first, back-to-back league titles. And then we're going for the champs. I said, in the next 3 years, we'll win it. Latest 2019, 2020, sorry, not 29. 2029, yeah. We'll win it. We'll win at least one champs by then. By 2029, we will. By that time, Madueke will be out the door. Martinelli will be gone. Jesus will already be gone.
Odegaard
Marino and or Havertz will be gone. Oh yeah, Gibraltar guard is he'll probably be gone in the summer. He'll probably be gone in the summer, if not but because here's the thing. I saw the highlights, didn't see him once. If I don't see you once, even in the highlights, bruv, I saw more of James Rodriguez in that Colombia highlight. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see the full game. I'm not going to lie.
I didn't either.
But I saw more of James Rodriguez for Colombia than I saw you for Norway, bruv. I saw Haaland charging a shot down from Iraq. I don't know what they were thinking at the back there, but it is what it is. Haaland's turning up, Mbappe's turning up, James doing his thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even
We've
Luis
not yet.
Diaz.
Yeah, Luis Diaz. We've not even seen Neymar yet. Man like Elise turning up, bruv. Harry Kane's turning up. Even Annie missed a penalty, still turning up. Like, but then you got fucking Gibraltar God. I don't even call him Nick and the Living God because that's reserved for it's actually I'll probably do it like thing 1 and thing 2, Dr. Seuss settings. You know what I'm saying? Cat in the Hat. So you got Nick and the Living Allegri and Nick and the Living Martinez, bruv. Roberto Martinez. Nick and the Living RB, bruv. Roberto Martinez. Like that button on the Xbox. Dash that in La Basura in the bin, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like both of them, yeah. They need to
retire.
Leave the football. There's none of this leave the football before the football leaves you. No, just get the fuck out. This is Hell's Kitchen. You fuck off upstairs. Get out.
Get out. Gordon Ramsay settings.
Do you know,
get
do you know
the
what I'm
fuck
saying?
out of
And hang your heads in fucking shame. You're too dangerous to be on service. Piss off.
Piss off, mate, before you kill somebody. Gordon Ramsay settings.
The ducks burn. You're cooking in the burnt pan, you fucking dick. Oh my God, leave it. What are we doing? Fucking leave it. You're going to blow fire in your face, you fucking donkey. You know what I'm saying? I love Hell's Kitchen.
Oh my days, I need to see. Oh, one of my friends was on that show. He was a judge on that show like a few years ago. He does trivia with us. Oh yeah, he was a judge on that show, and I wouldn't have believed it until I searched it. I was like, no way, this guy is like a freaking celebrity.
Oh, on one of the tasks, yeah. Is that what you're on about? Yeah.
No. He was one of the judges that taste some of the dishes that the chefs made.
Right.
Actually, no. He was in the. Oh, I'm sorry. I think he was in the audience. That's what it was.
Oh, what was he basically on the chef's table? Was he VIP?
Yes.
And if he's not, that's calm, innit? Because being
I can't remember which one it was, but I know he was on that. I know he was on that show. I just forget in what capacity he was. But no, I need to that show is big up Gordon Ramsay every single time. That show is lit. He's also gotten a lot. He's also gotten a lot. I don't know if it's me, but I feel like he's also gotten a lot nicer. I feel like back in the day he was a mean son of a bitch, but you could understand what. Yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like he's gotten a lot nicer.
It's a new world we live in, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Soft youths, do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Soft youths,
which is why Roberto Martinez is a freaking bum. He's like he's too afraid. I mean, the fact that this guy's
loser, bro. He's failing up.
Losers. Yeah, he's failing upwards, mate. The fact that a guy that's years older than CR7 doesn't have the balls to say, sit down, you're not playing. The fact that the guy doesn't have the balls to do that, he shouldn't be the manager.
Not even take him out the squad, just put him on the bench. We're not even saying get rid.
What's wrong
just
with
put
that?
him on the bench.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? I don't understand.
Because here's what's going to happen. The only way he comes off the pitch is if he's injured.
Oh, great.
Similar to like what happened in the Euro final.
I remember that 10 years ago.
Don't be surprised if that happens sooner, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then you see Cristiano on the touchline doing his same old shit. Don't be surprised if that happens again, bro. Because that is just him in a nutshell. Whereas Leo Messi not only knows his body, but he knows what he can and can't do physically. Yes. Technically, he can do it all.
Oh, absolutely.
You saw what he did against Algeria, and it's not like Algeria played that bad on the ball. They were cold.
Absolutely. They scored an offside goal. Yeah.
Big up Rashid, brother, each and every single time. But I messaged him the other day. I was just like, look, brother, it was the Leo Messi show, but then he was like, yeah, got the tech. Our boys have got the tech, but we can't defend our way to a win, and that's what it is. Because Ain't Nouri ain't a defender. You know that now because you got him. Because he's really and truly he's a left mid. He's not even a left back, maybe left wing back at most. All the tech in the world, but he ain't a defender like that. He's not that guy. He's not a Timber where he can do both things.
Yeah, he
really
can
well.
Defend and absolutely.
And he's got, because we know Timber's got the tech and all of that. And you know, it's a shame that he's not made the World Cup. But in a weird way, I'm kind of not weird way, but in a way, I'm kind of glad. I'm kind of
Yeah,
glad
you're
that he's not
relieved
going
because he's at least going to get a full off season to recover.
100%,
Yeah,
100%. To be honest, Bukayo Saka should be in that as well.
yeah.
Declan Rice
He,
should, well, even though he got hooked off after an hour, but it's just like these are the simple things. These are the make or breaks. And the problem is with Portugal is just like I still believe they'll do it, but it's going to be one of them things where if you think us winning the league is bad, that we scammed our way to it. I mean, we did get over the line kicking and screaming.
sure.
We definitely scumbagged our way to it. If you think that was bad, watch this World Cup. They
Oh
will
God.
do that shit tenfold. They don't. So when they won the Euros, yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo was on form, doing his thing, whatever, cool,
Yeah,
and they had a
sure.
very good team as well.
They did.
Yeah, not as good midfield, with Vitinha and João Neves now, but they
Mm-hmm.
still had a quality, and they had a better defense. That's for damn sure. But they had a better
100%.
manager. Uh,
Yes.
uh, Fernandes,
Oh yeah.
Sands, yeah,
Yeah.
super defensive, yeah, but he knows how to defend, yeah,
Yes.
with a OAP Pepe and all of that shit, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Ruben Diaz coming up, but this time round, yeah, Roberto Martinez, he can't do that thing. You can't just do the
Nope.
Gareth Southgate, Gareth Southgate, score a goal and then fucking park the butt. Congo have got some good players, bro.
Yeah, they're not bad. Congo are not a bad nation.
Cedric Bakambu plays for Betis. I didn't even realise that. I thought he was
I
either
had
playing
no
in
idea.
China or playing in Saudi, bro. Either
Right.
way, you got fucking Wissa from Newcastle. I know he ain't been performing, but best believe. Is anyone surprised he's turned up? Got the
I'm
goal?
not.
You know what I'm saying? You got Wan-Bissaka, a right back. You got Twan Sabi in the centre of that back three, back five, yeah? You got Arthur Masuaku, who's a baller, by the way. Not too bad defensively, but going forward, he's basically the same mould of Eight Nori. But Eight Nori, I would say, is some levels above now. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
see that.
And he can
Sure.
get up and down the pitch better as
Absolutely.
well. But
100%.
Arthur's got tech, but Ryan ain't not them players, man. But this is what I'm saying. I can't wait for Brazil's next game
Oh,
to see if
thank
Neymar starts and all that shit because they have to now. That
They,
PR with Ancelotti and picking Neymar, that ain't enough no more.
yeah,
Vinny
that's
Bale
not
in the
even
man,
close.
it ain't enough no more.
Not even
Portugal, yeah.
close.
That whole, just very quickly, that whole
Yeah,
Rafael
please.
Leao and fucking Pedro Neto, they need to both hold bench. Trincao and Conceição need to start on either
Yes.
wings.
I agree.
Conceição on the left, I'd say more so, and then Trincao on the right because he's better on the right. He can play left, but he's better on the right. Bernardo Silva, if he's not playing in the 10 ahead of Bruno Fernandes, whole bench.
Yeah.
It's either them two. You can't have both, bruv. You can't play both. It's not happening. So
It's not.
and I believe, to be honest, with Cristiano, and he's got a lot of shit on socials, not just Twitter. Twitter, you're gonna get it anyway, but even on Insta, bruv, YouTube, this guy is getting clowned. All the major outlets as well. It's not just the other, independent channels. A number of them are independent
Yeah, a
channels,
number
but
of
the
them are
AA9
saying-
skills,
Yeah.
who's big Portugal. Do you know what I'm saying? We know I Show Speed, I Show Meat is going to do his thing, bruv. Suck him
course
off
he
to
is.
high heaven and that. I know. We know what that is. He's making his money, whatever. Can't stand the
Unfortunately.
cunt. It is what
I
it is.
can't.
But that's not going to save him, bruv. Cristiano needs to fix up, bruv. He needs to eat. His mind is moving 10 times faster than his body, and he still can't accept it at 40 plus years old. That is frightening. Leo Messi figured that shit out. Neymar figured that shit out.
Yep.
Luka Modric, even with conceding that penalty, was it a penalty? Was it not?
No,
Very
it
soft.
wasn't.
Very soft.
Extremely soft.
But in this day and age, if you give the referees an incentive to give something more often than not, and especially if they go to the monitor, they're going to give it most of the time because they have to sell
the France game was the
VAR.
first time they didn't. The France game was the first time that the referee actually got to use his own intuition and
I
said
thought
that was not a penalty.
I thought that was a penalty, and I have a sneaky feeling that if they gave that penalty, Mbappe would have scored that, which would have made him.
That would have tied him with Miroslav Klose.
Actually, would have tied him with Ronaldo, I believe.
Oh, that's right. yes, that's right.
Ronaldo
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Fenomeno. They
Jesus.
didn't want that. The
No.
football and to be honest, even though it should have been a penalty, but look, better the devil you know than the devil you don't, innit? Big up to the football gods because they're protecting the legends. Because all these iShow speeds, all these
No.
toboggan, Bogdan,
No.
whatever the fuck these
No.
influencers, do you know, they're destroying our legends, bruv. They're
They're
destroying
destroying
football.
football. They're
Yeah, yeah,
destroying
they're destroying the
football.
whole image, the culture. Yeah.
It's
Big up to the
horrible.
fans celebrating and partying and dancing with each other because that's what the World Cup's all about. It's just
Absolutely.
banter, vibes, and all that shit. Especially the teams that aren't expected to even get out of the group
Yeah.
or that
Like your
are on
Cape
the
Verdes.
edge and
Yeah,
all
I was
that
going to
shit.
say your
I hear
Hades,
it.
your Cape Verdes. Absolutely.
Curacao, all of that.
Yes.
The Congo would have loved it to have been Jamaica. And to be honest, you
Nigeria.
played the Congo. Yeah, you played the
I
Congo
don't
in
even
it,
want
so
to
you
talk
know
about
in it.
Nigeria.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
You see
whole
what I'm
peak
saying?
show right there. Yeah.
We better be in the next one. Jamaica
Oh
and
yeah, we're
Nigeria better
definitely
be
going
in
to
the
be at the
next
next
one.
one, and if we're not, then forget Nigerian
I
football.
have a sneaky feeling Jamaica will, only because, like, for Leon Bailey,
Mm.
I don't think it'll be his last World Cup, but it'll be towards the end, innit? It'll be like the final, coming up to the final chapter.
Yeah, because what
Because,
is he, 29?
oh yeah, it might actually be his last one as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's no
What?
Wally with the brolly. There's no Steve McLaren in it trying to acclimatise to
No.
Jamaican culture, which is fucking shambles, bro.
What? No,
Absolute certified fucking shambles.
what? He's 28, you know. What?
32 for the next World Cup. He could
Bro.
make two if he stays fit and all of that.
Yeah.
He could make two either way, but definitely final chapter settings. Do you know what I'm saying? Neymar, this will be his last World Cup,
Yeah, this
regardless.
is the last dance for Neymar for
And he's not going to
CR7.
win it, which is a shame. But
No, which is
again,
really a shame.
I kind of hear what Gianni's saying. If he took football a bit more seriously, maybe in 2018, 2014 he got injured. That was prime time Neymar. I mean, 22 it was the Leo Messi show. You can talk about decisions and all that, but every team that's won it, it's had decisions go their way.
Yes.
Some, a few, whatever. There's always the rub of the green. See, when people say sports is rigged and all that, it is, but not in the
It
way
is
that you
completely
think.
rigged. Yeah.
But not in the way that you. When there's this,
Yeah.
and like what Johnny was saying, that gambling is the number one. I fully agree.
Correct. I completely agree.
There's betting shops all over the gaff here. Over where you guys are at, Chi-Town, they're flooded with them, I bet. I bet they're flooded with them across the board. All sports, American sports, worldwide sports, you know, the horses included, greyhounds, you know, like dog racing, you know, like
Absolutely.
all of that shit. Even fucking cockfighting, hen fighting, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Rooster fighting, whatever you guys call it. Like, do you know,
you should have seen the news
it.
today. There's like 50, I just saw the news today. This guy had like 50 million cock roosters in one store. They all got arrested. It's ridiculous.
Hey,
Bro,
gambling.
the gambling, man, is just jeez.
Hey, prostitution's the oldest business, but it's not the most profitable. It's
No,
up there.
it's
It's
nowhere
right up there.
near.
But you know, it's definitely. I would say it's top three, but it doesn't compete with gambling when it comes to numbers. Because gambling's been around since the beginning of time. So is prostitution, but gambling has been around since the beginning of time. And it's one of them ones where it's just like you can feel dirty, but not as dirty. And men and women, more so men, you know, in terms of the ages and all that, you know, the times and shit can get involved from all walks of life in it, as long as you have a little bit of that. Yeah, all you need is a little bit of that, and then obviously the big wigs, they're flooding that shit. They're big in prostitution as well, but not necessarily across the board. Not across the board, because me and Johnny, we were talking. I'm sure you saw it or parts of it. We were talking about the prostitution ring in Milan. Certain Serie A, sorry, not even just Milan, in Italy, in Serie A, where certain, but I'm not surprised. We have it here. It's just it's much more low key. The only time you really heard about it
or hear about
times a bit more was Carl Walker.
What?
Yeah, during COVID, he had, but he's been doing that shit for years, and there's a lot more players. You got like Madueke getting bumped by an OF chick. There was another player, I can't remember his name, but again, Is it any surprise that Madueke is getting bumped, bro? That
No.
guy's a that.
Man
It's
said,
not
like,
even Goofy, bro.
oh,
Goofy
FG?
has more sense
What
than
the
that motherfucker. Do you know what I'm
fuck?
saying? Goofy has more sense than that motherfucker. I swear. You're on 150k a week, and you're tricking for the fakest things, bro. Get the fuck out of it.
Yeah, get
You can go to
fucked, you know.
Waterstones, aka it's a bookshop, basically. You can go to
Sure.
Waterstones. You could go to Selfridges. You could go to Richmond Park, Hyde Park. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Find proper things, bruv. Even if they've had a bit of work done, but much better than the shit that they're getting caught with, bruv. 100%. And it would save them a lot more money as well. And they're a
100%.
lot nicer,
Mm.
better personality, and they'll cook and clean for you as well if you're on job. But
Facts.
these are things that bitches and hoes, bruv. I'ma be real. No respect for
Please.
themselves.
Please.
Belligerent beyond a motherfucker.
Damn.
Don't know when to shut up and all of that shit. It's a fucking farce, man. But yeah, big up Black Crow.
Yeah, big up
I
Black
haven't
Crow, my
forgotten, do you
guy.
know what I'm saying? I was gonna get to you shortly, brother, but big up Black
Jesus,
Crow.
Pace and Power Mafia. Golly. This is what's ruining football, unfortunately.
Geriatric FC, bro. Look, I hear it.
Yeah.
I hear it. P&P. Even Harry Kane said it. We overpowered them. It's one of them ones. I was shocked Wisher showed up for Congo. I'm Zambian and half Congo, so oh right, okay.
Oh,
I didn't
big
know
up,
that,
my
bro.
guy. Congrats on
Midwest
the draw.
from Zambia and Congo, bruv. Like, look, I hear
Dude,
it, man. I hear it.
I
So I
hear
was
it.
happy to see the draw. Yeah, look. But just to tell you the truth, guys, yeah, to tell you the
Please.
truth, bro. Argentina lost their first game, as we know. So
Yes. And
maybe
so
they're
did
mixing it up
Spain.
just a little bit. They're just mixing it up just a little bit. I'm just
And
saying.
so did Spain in 2010. Remember when they lost to, I think it was to Switzerland?
Oh yeah, they did. They did,
Yeah.
and then they won
Yeah. Yep.
yeah. But I
Yep.
think I think they're tweaking it this time. I
Yeah.
think they're tweaking it because Portugal should have lost. They
Yeah.
should have lost, but they didn't.
Nope.
Cristiano, yeah, all of that. So I'm used to seeing Wisser with his hands on his head after miss. Look, Wisser, yeah. I think there's certain players that you
Mm.
find, and you you can notice it a bit more these days that compared to back in the day, where they
Mhm.
play better for their country than they do their
For their
club.
club.
But
Yes.
most of the time, you see the opposite. Like Drogba played far better for Chelsea than he did Ivory Coast. Let's be real. Let's be real. TT played much better for Arsenal than he did France. It is what it is. Zizou, I would say,
Well,
played
Zizou's
better
an
for
outlier.
France. He is an outlier, but
Yeah.
I still think he played better for France. If you look at that '06, he carried them to the
Oh
final.
yeah.
He
And he
carried
beat
them.
a Brazil team that had not only just
He,
won the World Cup, but they kept the majority of their players. Jesus, they
they were the
still had
favourites,
R9.
bruv. The Joga Benito. They had the whole Nike Joga Benito campaign. Beautiful.
Jesus
When
Christ.
football was last beautiful. And now we're seeing Vinny Jr., P&P merchant, Bruno
Not even that.
Guimaraes,
Jude Bellingham.
Marquinhos.
Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell. PR
Jude
Bellingham,
Bellingham.
bruv.
No, every time he does this, I literally, I need to stab my eyes out because that's where we're going with foot. It's insanely frightening, Nat. And you're lucky you saw some of the all-time greats play, and it's just an absolute shame that the beautiful sport that we all love is
Mm.
now being ruined by influencers and P&P guys. It's
Social media and scrubs.
yep.
And I'm not talking about that show with Donald Faison and them man there. Do you know what I'm saying? Getting jiggy with it and all that. I hear it. But I remember Donald Faison in fucking Remember the
Yeah.
Titans. I loved him in that
Jeez.
shit. I'm not gonna lie.
That
Quality
was my
actor.
shit, you know. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
my
yeah.
shit.
I hear
Denzel
it, man.
Washington, big up Denzel.
Yeah.
All-time
Black Crow,
favorites.
you're 100% spot on. Money
100%.
amplifies what you are. It exposes
Unfortunately.
what you are. It doesn't change what you are. Do you know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately.
It can't unlame you, my G's. 100%. Bush. Do you know what I'm saying?
Gosh, big
100%.
up Lee
Like,
Gunner.
Madueke, bruv. Carl Walker. I'm fucking glad he didn't get on the plane. Scumbag as well on the plane. I'm so fucking glad. Because I was thinking for a sec after Livramento.
Oh, jeez.
Livramento picked up a hamstring before and he got replaced by Trevor Chalobah. And I'm just like, I actually think he's a pretty good centre back, but again, when you bring in John Stones and players like that, Madueke, Anthony, you create these problems. He didn't bring Tyreek Mitchell or Lewis Hall. He didn't even pick one or the other. And then when Livramento's injured, you don't
Mm.
even bring one of them two man in. Tyreek Mitchell is a European winner. He's a
Wow.
European trophy winner. So is Adam
Mm.
Wharton.
Yes, true.
None of them were picked. Munoz was picked for Colombia, scored as well.
Wow, yeah, I forgot about that.
One with Palace. Yeah. Ismail Assar picked for
Oh,
well,
yeah.
of course he was going to
Pick
get
for
picked for
Senegal.
Senegal.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
should
yeah.
have scored by the way. It
He
was a
really should have
horrible miss.
scored.
It was a shocking miss.
Senegal
But
should have
bar
been
that,
2
he's
up in
been
the first
brilliant this
half.
season. Bar that, he's been brilliant
Absolutely.
this season. Maybe he's gassed out. I don't know. And
A lot
the
of the
occasion
players are.
got to him because with
Yeah,
Senegal and France, it's a hell of a combination, isn't it? That connection
absolutely.
is, Patrick Vieira and them man there.
Big up Patrick Vieira.
Patrice Evra on a much smaller level, but
Sure.
it is what it is.
It is what it is,
Big
my
up
God.
Quadra. I'll
Big up
join in a
Quaja.
sec.
Yeah, I see.
What
Yeah.
is it?
Ah,
Yeah,
Quaja,
good
big up, man.
morning,
Thank
good
you so
evening,
much, man.
good afternoon.
Yeah,
Sorry,
good
good afternoon, good
afternoon.
evening, and good night.
Good night. I
You
always like
know
that
what I'm
quote.
saying?
Good night and good luck.
Yeah. Big up,
Um,
the Truman Show each and every single
big up the
time.
Truman.
Quadra,
Hey, my
my
God.
G. Cheers, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? We
Cheers.
got the win. And what was it, Quadra? I've got to ask you this, brother. Do you have any other teams as well? Like, so for me, it's like England and Jamaica. With Chike, it's the
Nigeria and the
States,
US.
Nigeria, picking Spain to win it. Which look, I
Yeah.
hear England and who else, Quadra? Because you got like Jordan, Iraq. I mean, there's so many teams, bro.
I mean, the thing is, right, big up everyone. The thing with this World Cup is, I will support England, of course. There's so many teams, it's just difficult to support. I mean, I'm trying my maybe. Obviously, Uzbekistan ain't doing anything. I mean, they're in the World Cup, but I don't think they're going to do anything really.
You don't have any Uzbekistan heritage,
No
bro?
Uzbekistan heritage or friends.
My friends are, but I haven't watched a lot of. I don't watch a lot of Uzbekistan football. Obviously, they were playing against a really good Colombia team. And
So
you
it's
know
basically
what?
just England and that's it, and just you're on the vibes thing. I hear it. I hear
I might
it. I hear
support
it.
France. You know,
England
maybe
and
France
nobody.
with maybe France, my boy Saliba and Big Gabby for Brazil. So, yeah, listen. I mean, it's been a crazy World Cup. I mean, you got 5 red cards already so far in the tournament. This is kind of crazy.
This
Like,
is
what is the obsession?
mental.
Why do players want to get getting sent off? Like, it's kind of crazy. And yeah, I'm just about watching the Mexico versus South Korea match. I mean, it's only started.
Yeah.
What's the score in that?
It's like 0-0. I mean, I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Before the Croatia game, England's training equipment were nicked by people. They were robbed. England's
Robbed.
Robbed.
I had to say that.
they were robbed. Basically, some they were taking the training equipment. I mean, honestly, USA, bro, that's the country that's hosting the World Cup, yeah.
Unfortunately.
I mean,
do you remember how high in it? Like where the narc gets his bicycle nicked. Bicycle, and then it gets run over by the truck, and then the brothers pick it up. They pick up all the spare parts, and he's like, "That's not yours." No. You remember that, Chike? You remember that shit, bro? Them guys, bro. Them guys just jack that shit. Oh, it's brilliant. If you haven't seen how high, whether you smoke or not, it's brilliant, bro. Go watch that shit. Method Man, Redman, and all of them ones there. Do you know what I'm saying? Fred Willard as well, legend. But Oba Babatunde, I believe.
Yes.
That's his. Yeah.
Yep,
I was trying to remember if he's a legend, bro. He's a 100% legend. I don't care what anyone says. Like this one, hey, chaos. It's chaos. Yeah, it's chaos in these streets, man. Do you know?
There's chaos everywhere. But I feel like I'm gonna say something that's chaos. Fair or foul, the U.S. will make it farther than England in this World Cup.
Oh, depends.
I mean, you got Australia tomorrow. I mean, so obviously. Australia, I mean, yes, you can beat them. I mean, I don't rate Poch that highly. I just think Pochettino's
He's just a hype man, and I'm being.
He's better than RB, brother. He's better than Nick and the Living RB, brother. Roberto Martinez and that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, that manager, bro! Can someone please explain to me what this guy in the press conference said that? Oh, Cristiano's good at goal scoring. We need him. Like, come on, bro. Look at Cristiano. The guy did absolutely nothing. The guy had
2 shots, no goals. That sounds
He
pretty
had
useless
3
to me.
shots in total, bruv. Leo Messi had a hat trick. He could have scored
This
one
guy,
more as
so
well.
Lionel Messi scored more goals than CR7 had more shots. Fuck.
Pretty much yeah.
I think CR7 is kind of finished. I mean, the problem is, right, I just feel like the players don't want to play for him. I just feel like Roberto Martinez, he's just you can tell why he's an arrogant prick. I mean, let's be real. In a press conference, he's like, oh, Cristiano is this important. Like, come on, bro. This guy subbed off Vitinha for Gonçalo Ramos. What the hell was that substitution? Why did you not sub off Ronaldo?
He took off Bernardo Silva at half
He
time
took off
because
Ronaldo.
it clearly
Yeah, I remember
didn't
that.
work.
He topped Ronaldo.
Why is he playing on the right? Northside summed it up perfectly. Why are you playing Bernardo on the right? He's not a right. He don't have the legs. He's not a winger. He's not a right 10. Yes, he's got the tech, but he don't have the legs.
He's just
enough legs with the tech in it. If you're playing a right 10, you can't be a slouch in it. I'm not saying you have to be rapid, but think of it like this: Bukayo Saka in his prime, yeah, like 2-3 years ago, yeah. Bukayo Saka prime time as a right 10, yeah, because he's quick enough. And he's got enough tech, and he started out as a number 10. That's a right 10. As a modern example, yeah. Bernardo Silva was never that. Part of the reason why you wanted Pep out, Chike, because he was doing shit like that.
Yeah, he played him at left back at one time.
And then Roberto Martinez, the genius, RB, the cunt, yeah, was like, well, I tell you what I do. If it's good enough for Pep, it's good enough for me. Let's freaking go, guys. You see, I'm doing the Arteta on Roberto Martinez, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd never thought I'd say this shit. 2026 World Cup, bro. This is a mad thing.
Portugal ain't winning the World Cup with Roberto Martinez. I'm sorry. Like,
they're not going to win the World Cup with CR7.
No, I mean, he cannot start. He'll be good off the bench, but let's be just start Gonçalo Ramos. And if he does score, it'll show you why CR7 was the problem. Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember? Do you guys remember? Sorry, Nasser. Do you guys remember 22 World Cup, Portugal versus Switzerland, when Portugal smashed? Gonçalo Ramos was starting, Ronaldo was benched, and Portugal even played better without Ronaldo. What does that mean? Oh, Portugal are better without Ronaldo. But don't worry, guys, because we were interested in Rafael Leao. He's just another basic version of Doku with pace. He's just a Portuguese Jeremy Doku. Come on, bro. The guy is
a bit more tech, and that's it.
With a bit more tech, and that is it.
See? That is it. To be honest, he ain't even a left winger. He's a striker.
He's just another Doku, bro. It just
look at the height, look at the size. He's got the pace. He's got the power. And again, P and social media, aka scrubs in social media or social media scrubs, influencers,
idiots.
Yeah, all of them, man, there, bruv, have ruined football. Neymar, Leo Messi is keeping this shit alive on life support, bruv.
And so Neymar is Lamine Yamal.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal instantly changed the game, but again, wasn't enough on the night. And you know, poor, but it is what it is. Spain have not won their first game and still won it, so it is what it is. So Spain and Portugal have done the same thing. Don't be surprised if it's a Spain and Portugal final. Don't be surprised if it's a Portugal-Argentina final. I don't think it will be an Argentina-France final again. No. And they'll probably meet in the quarters or some shit anyway. So something's got to give.
I genuinely have this edge that France are just about favourites over Spain. I just feel like with France's attacking quality, their attack is unbelievable, bro. I think that I look at Spain. The thing is, right, I look at the manager. I know that Lamine Yamal's injured. Don't get me wrong. I know he didn't start him. But when you look at it, I think when you look at that Spain game, Roger was coming out saying about Cape Verde, bro. Like, what were you on about? Like, let's be real. Spain just underestimated Cape Verde.
I'm glad you mentioned Rodri.
No disrespect, Chike, but Rodri's acting like a little crybaby.
Yeah, he's acting like a little bit. Well, I didn't see what he said, but
we need to have a serious conversation about Rodri. Yeah, you were talking all of this shit like, oh, how we didn't come out to play football, but yet you still beat us at the Etihad. You beat us in the League Cup, yeah, and then you're talking about, oh, we didn't come out to play football. All of these fucking excuses. Didn't win the league. Yeah.
Fuck you.
After fucking Cape Verde, yeah, saying the same shit, but it's even worse because Cape Verde is not Arsenal. With all due respect, nowhere near. Where are
No.
they ranked? Are they even ranked 50th in the world?
I don't know. They're maybe 31st or something
Because
like
Congo
that.
are 46th. Congo are
Oh,
ranked
yeah.
46th in
I
the
do know
world.
And
that.
their goalkeeper's
Black Rat
40,
will
by
know
the
that
way.
shit.
Their goalkeeper's 40. Cape Verde's
Yep.
goalkeeper was 40, and he made
Wow.
7 saves. That
And he
scrub
has more
Ferran
followers
Torres.
on
Performing
social
better
media,
than
so that tells you
Cristiano,
where
bro.
football's going.
Performing better than CLY7, bro. Do you know what
Ferran
I'm saying?
Torres could not even score an open goal. The guy was wank. The ball came in the box, and he managed to hit the crossbar. That guy is useless, bro. I'm glad, Chica, that you sold him, bro. That guy is trash, bro.
He's so bad. He's so bad.
I mean, Spain versus Saudi Arabia, you can say that Spain can win, but I wouldn't say
I
it's
don't
going to
know.
be a comfortable win. But that
Nope.
Saudi team, you see that goalkeeper? You see that goalkeeper
No.
against Uruguay? Do you know that they gave Fede Valverde player of the match against Saudi Arabia? When the goalkeeper made 9 saves and he did not get player of the
What?
They gave Fede Valverde player of the match.
Yeah.
Why?
They had so many chances in the second half.
But he dominated
Uruguay.
the game. He dominated the game, guys.
But this is
Jesus
why these
Christ.
fucking cunts. This is why these fucking cunts, yeah,
They are
destroying the beautiful game, bro. This is why Neymar's still playing. This is why Leo's still playing. Because if they're not playing, yeah, Cristiano can't hold football on its own. He can't even hold Portugal up.
He can't.
And that's
even
been the
hold
case
ball.
for 5 years.
That's the embarrassing
yeah?
part.
But no, fuck it. This has been the case for 10 years nationally.
Yep.
After he left Real Madrid, you could argue Juve, but even then, yeah, he did well at Juve stats-wise, but outside of that, come on. Like the league titles, who else was competing with them at the time?
Nobody.
Because
It was
wasn't
City,
Napoli.
and Gianni
I hate
said
to
it.
say it, but yeah.
No, Gianni said it. It was the worst, and I believe it's still Serie A is going through one of the worst phases it's gone for in the last 20, 30 years. Like I don't remember, and I don't watch Serie A like that, but even I know that to win multiple Scudetti in a row, that either says that your league is god awful or the league is good, and the league is good. It's just the other teams around Juventus or the teams that were winning it aren't good enough.
It's like PSG winning all the league titles, but when you look at it, the league is actually a farmers' league. Like it's not even competitive.
Yeah, it is.
Bit of both.
It is.
But when we win the league, all of a sudden it's going to be a farmers' league. Watch when we win it back to back. Watch when we win another league title. If it's not this season coming up, then it's next season, the following season. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a farmers' league now because Big Daddy Pep is gone.
Yep.
All of a sudden, it's a farmers' league now.
Yep.
It's a farm. Yeah,
And
but you
Enzo
won it
Maresca's
4 in a row.
coming.
You won it 4 in a row. That constitutes a farmers' league, does it not? If you win it 4 in a row, dominate domestically.
Well, I know what you're saying, but you have to remember for two of those, they came on the last day. Liverpool in 2021-22, and then Arsenal in 23-24. So
yeah.
Yes, while it was one on a,
but it's also the quality as well.
PR
Or lack of
Emily.
quality.
It's why do you call it Premier League? It's called PR Emily League. That's the thing.
It is a PR
It is.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I shouldn't laugh, but Jesus Christ.
But again, this is why we're being linked. Like, to be honest, yeah, if it's true that Morgan Rogers demands a move to Arsenal, get it done now. Because out of him and Vinny Jr., I know Vinny Jr.
No.
Even though I don't rate him technically, yeah, nowhere near as everyone else does, yeah. He's got his issues, nowhere near like Mbappe, but at least Mbappe will turn up with the right conditions and under the right manager. Because the things with Mbappe, yeah, with Mbappe, he needs certain players around him. And with Mbappe, you're going to have to get at least a couple of French players, like an Elise and them man there. Otherwise, it's just not going to work.
Nope.
You notice how at Real Madrid, he's performing a bit better because you got Chouameni there, but more so Camavinga. Camavinga really and truly goes under the radar. For me, he's levels above Chouameni, and I think he's in the squad, but he doesn't start for whatever reason.
He needs to start. He needs to start.
Camavinga's, by the way,
Rabiot ain't nowhere near that level. Nowhere near. Never has been.
Nowhere near. Yeah, Jude Bellingham. Yeah, Camavinga is better than Jude Bellingham. I do not see the hype in Jude Bellingham. I cannot.
Elliot Anderson, Adam Wharton. Adam Wharton is light years ahead of him.
Declan Rice is better than Bellingham. Declan Rice is levels ahead of him. I mean, I can name you 10 midfielders. Like Fede Valverde's better than him. Barella's better than him. I mean, like McAllister.
Pedri's miles better than him.
Yeah,
Jude Bellingham.
Frankie de Jong's better than Bellingham. Frankie de Jong is way better.
Fermin,
Fermin,
yeah, he's better. Dani Almo's better.
Yeah, there's so
Modric
many
now
midfielders.
is better. Kovacic is better.
But don't
now,
worry, Modric is washed, by the way. Don't worry, Modric is
Oh,
washed.
yeah, he's
you could
washed.
put Perisic in midfield or number 10 for sure. He's better. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? I would go as far as say this. I don't care. Jefferson Lama from Colombia, yeah? He's a good player, bruv. I'd rather him than fucking Jude Bellingham. Do you know Jude Bellingham, yeah? If he didn't have the PR, bruv, he would not be starting. He might be in the squad, but he's definitely not starting.
Bro, he's here for the PR. Everyone's like, oh, he's one of the best midfielders in the world. He's world class. Oh, look, his performance against Croatia.
Every now and then, if that, he'll skip past the defender in it. But then in the final third, when it really matters, more often than not, he won't deliver. He scored one time, everyone getting gassed. I was at the boozy, yeah, everyone singing, nah, 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 hey, Jude, and all that shit. And I was just like, come on.
Bro, this guy lost the ball.
Find a
This
bit of
guy,
shame.
do you see Croatia's equalizer? He lost the ball and then they equalized. So why is everyone not forgetting? He lost the ball and Croatia capitalized. Like when you look at Jude,
4-2.
I know, but they won 4-2. But don't forget that you started John Stones, a washed John Stones.
I watched the whole game, and that was one of the. I was just. I don't mean to interrupt you, Kwaja, but I was just telling that earlier. The first half of England was arguably that is the most shocking first half I've ever seen from a team that's supposedly A, favored to win this whole thing, and B, doesn't even have an English manager as their coach. And the way that Croatia, I'd be very, very concerned if I was playing against Ghana, Kwaja. I'd be very, very, very concerned. I
can be concerned, but when you watch that Ghana Panama game, it was so boring. Like that Ghana team are one of the worst.
If he starts, I hear that. Here's the thing: if he starts the same team, then yeah. But if we start Morgan Rogers on the left like he should have done, he'll probably start Madueke only because Bukayo Saka ain't anywhere near the levels. Shock. Who knew, right? Who knew that you weren't fit enough to start? Yeah. Declan Rice will probably play an hour again, if that. Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't bring Adam Wharton. We didn't bring Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, and
you didn't even bring Morgan Gibbs White, by the way. Gibbs White.
Gibbs White. That's a discussion.
The Remento's another one they didn't bring.
You got. Was it? You got every Eza in the squad. Didn't get any minutes, but Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham.
Bro, I mean, the thing is, right? When you look at this England team, you've got some key players that we missed. I mean, John Stones barely played for Man City, and he's in the squad. But don't worry, because it's experience. We don't care about experience.
Jordan Pickford, bruv, experience. You see that first goal, yeah? It was a good goal, but he got a hand. Yeah,
he needs to save that. He's got to save that.
For me, Dean Henderson saves that shit. I don't care. I don't care. Fucking dinosaur arms.
Flappy birds in goal. Can't touch the
T-Rex, bruv. T-Rex arms, bruv. Yeah, he thinks he's a fucking T-Rex. No fucking wonder, bruv. Oh, but he's great at saving penalties, guys. Yeah. All right. And if we got Ebrieza coming on, yeah, in the second half and extra time, and he has to take a penalty, if he does that fucking stutter, bruv, I will lose my shit. Even though it's England and I know that we're not going to win it. But even then, if he does that shit, I know he's missing. And I'll be amazed if he fucking scores that shit.
If he scores,
where a keeper gets a hand to it and he should have saved it, but he didn't. It'll be one of them, bruv. If he needs to. Do you know what, yeah? This is a perfect example, yeah?
Please.
Harry Kane missed the first penalty, he stuttered, yeah? Missed it, yeah? On target, keeper saved it. Second time, what did he do?
He did the same thing. Oh yeah, he just ran. No, he ran.
And he put it more in the corner. Scored. You see the difference, bro. You see the difference. And that Bayern Munich, bro. The Bayern Munich has made him better. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mentality. Because if he was at Tottenham, he probably would have missed the second one as well.
Yeah.
Because remember what happened in the France game, innit? He scored the first one.
Yeah, you don't have to remind me.
Hugo Lloris didn't even miss it, and he was doing prime time Johnny Wilkinson, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
No.
Wrong sport. Do you know what I'm saying? He thought that the goal was a fucking rugby post. Do you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here, man. And just very quickly, yeah, just finishing up on the Rodri thing, yeah, right? Because I saw how he played against Cape Verde, yeah?
Oh
He was
Jesus
terrible, bro.
Christ!
He was
He was
terrible.
moving the ball, doing
horrible.
that thing and all that. But when it was time for shooting, bro, because obviously he won you the Champions League, yeah. Where is that shit? Where is that shit?
Where's the
Low,
shit that won us
mid,
the league?
high.
Bro, based on right now,
Yeah.
I think any midfielder is better than Rodri based on this form. Based on any midfielder on form, I think any midfielder right now is better than Rodri. But the way
Not
Rodri,
Bellingham though. Not
no,
Pierre
not
Bellingham.
Bellingham, not
Bellingham
Bellingham.
is literally he's
Not
in a
Bellingham.
league of his own, and it's a shit league. He's
I know,
so
but
bad.
I know with Rodri, like everyone's gonna say, but who's gonna be Rodri's replacement? I mean, you got Zubimendi, but let's be real, he's a liability as well. So he's a downgrade
No.
as well.
No,
I mean,
Zubimendi's a massive downgrade.
when you look at
Did he
Rodri,
even
bro,
get on the pitch? Did he even get on the pitch? And if he did, he only probably got 5 minutes. I don't even think he got on the pitch.
I
That
don't
tells you
remember.
everything, bro. Marino got on the pitch. And to be honest, for Spain, from here on out, they need to play him up front because I need his transfer valuation raised. I'm not going to lie.
No, I
because
hear
if
you. I hear
let's say Spain get to the semi-finals at least, yeah, because I don't think they'll win it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get to the final. But let's say they at least get to the semi-finals, yeah, and Marino's playing up front from here on out, yeah, we can get our money back. If someone bids 40 mil, they can actually, afford the 130, 150k wages. I'll take that, bro.
Yeah,
I
sure.
said on the Rashid stream, big up Rashid, innit? I know Kwaji, you saw a bit of that as well with like.
I was in the chat, man. I'm just out here being the mod, putting the panels links. Rashid
all
tells
of
me
that, and you're doing a great job, brother. You're doing a great job. Do you know what I'm saying? But I was like, do you know what? I'd still rather sell Havertz first, only because of the super high wages. But let's be real, Havertz did all right, even with the 2 goals. He did all right, and he's done better than fucking Gibraltar, bro. Gibraltar needs to be binned. Definitely strip the captaincy off of him.
Bro, he got player of the match for Germany when Musiala was better than him. But he got good link up play.
But it's a damning indictment that Havertz gets man of the match, 2 goals, and fucking Gibraltar you can't even see him in the highlights, if that, doing anything, bruv.
He got his assist against Iraq, by the way. Don't forget, he got his assist against
From
Iraq.
the fucking corner,
Christ.
yeah? From the fucking
corner. From the dumbass corner. Oh, my word.
Declan Rice assist from the corner was better. Let's be real. And he played better, especially in the second half.
Oh, yeah, the corner, Harry Kane's header was quality, right? When you look at our captain, they gave him the number 10
horrific, but it was a great header.
Norway gave him the number 10 shirt. Our captain's now wearing the number 10 shirt. Now they're bigging him up. Our fan base are going to big him up for mediocre average performances. The standards of football is in the bin, bruv. Absolute shite. We're now going to big up average stinky performances if he stays next season. Listen, I believe Berta will, but this manager will tell Berta, don't you dare sell our captain. He's family. I hope that captain goes. If that captain goes, I will be like, oh.
I think Berta will override him. Andrea will override him, and I'll tell you exactly why he overrides him. Because we're in a situation now. I've said this before, Chico. You'll remember me saying this. I've said this multiple times recently, to Gianni as well, especially like. Mikel Arteta is in Wilder mode, Deontay Wilder, where as soon as you fight Fury 3 times, you can't go backwards now. You can't go back to fighting bums. Like, he's in a position where he can't go playing stinky football 24/7 and then do the odd 4-4-2 in-game or start a 4-4-2 kind of 4-2-3-1, whatever, where you have Havertz up front and then you have Ebriezer on the 10 playing up front or Odegaard playing up front to press and all that shit, kind of like what we did in the final. Do you know what I'm saying? Or 4-3-3 moving to a 4-4-2 where the wingers drop a bit and all of that. You've got to have the right personnel. And for me, we've got to play attacking football. This manager's going to have to get off transfers. He has to accept that he has no talent ID. Berta needs to tell him that straight, yeah? After that Madueke signing, that I'm convinced, and I was kind of umming and ahhing a little bit, but when you look at it, that is definitely an Arteta signing, bruv. That is definitely an Arteta signing.
Yeah.
I just don't see Berta making that signing. Berta brought in Mosquera, Berta brought in Gyökeres, Berta brought in Ebriezer. All contributed to winning this league title. Got us over the line, especially Gyökeres with the goals. I know he ain't been performing, But if you look what he's doing at fucking Sweden, 2 goals, could have got a hat trick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of them ones. Meanwhile, Gibraltar guard is fucking up the base big time, yeah. And too many fans, like you say, Kwaja, are doing this romanticism kind of thing. Look, sell him for 30 mil, get our money back, get 240k off the wage bill, along with fucking Jesus. That's basically $500,000 off the wage bill. $500,000. You add Havertz to that. That's over 3/4. That's basically 800k.
Wow.
Yeah. Bukayo Saka will still be here at least for another season, maybe 2, depending on how he recovers. You know, Declan Rice is going to stay. Gyökeres is going to stay, even though there's talks of him doing a swap deal with Julian Alvarez. And let's be honest, I rate Julian Alvarez, but when he came on, I was like, I felt he could have done more. Because Algeria was spent. And you know, because obviously he was playing for your lot once upon a time. It's just like, he's done very well. He does have tech, but it's like there's times, crucial times where he can go missing, where you need him to step up, and he just doesn't quite do it. And we saw it in the semi-finals. Let's be real.
I was just gonna say he disappeared in the
semi-finals against us. He didn't turn up. Whereas a certain Dembele, Cavra, even though we pocketed him, one moment turned up in it. Do you know what I'm saying? One moment fucking turned up in that.
But don't worry, guys, because our fan base are now blaming Mosquera. They're using him as a scapegoat, by the way. They're blaming it all on Mosquera. It's all on Mosquera's fault now. They're going to use him as the scapegoat. As for the final, Nats, that they're going to use him as a scapegoat. Trust me.
And then you look at Gabriel as well. Oh, but did you see the way Morocco carved them open and all that? Brazil's midfield was wide open. Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips settings, bro. Like, that midfield was an absolute disgracia.
They're not winning the World Cup. Brazil are not
even close.
No. You got Marquinhos as captain, bruv. It's a disgrace. They should give it to fucking Casemiro, even though his legs are gone. At least he knows how to lead. At least he'll try on the ball. At least he's tidy. You just can't expect him to do what he used to do.
No.
Similar to Rodri. He's great on the ball, but you can't expect him to do the same shit, which is why they struggled. And Rodri going forward, them long shots ain't long shotting, bruv. We've seen that with City. We saw that in the Bournemouth game where he had a chance at the end after Haaland got the equaliser. Couldn't do it, bruv. Couldn't fucking do it. And all
remember his banger against Everton in 21-22. He scored that banger against Everton, and he's used his weak foot against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But after that, I just feel like Rodri needs to be sold. I just don't think he's good enough.
He's got to go.
I think his legs are gone, and I feel like at some moments he got bullied by some Cape Verde attackers. Like, the guy got bullied by some Cape Verde attackers, and I'm like, I just feel like Rodri is out of form. I mean, if you're talking about, this is based on right now, not the Ballon d'Or Rodri. This is based on right now. And we've heard fans saying that Rodri is better than Sergio Busquets, bro. Don't you even tell me.
Come on.
No.
Don't even compare.
Please don't go there.
I don't care if he's a diving cunt, right? I do not care if he's a diving cunt. Sergio Busquets is a once in a generation, once in a damn near life form type of player. That guy was twisting defenders like nobody's business. Didn't even have the build to be doing that shit, and he did it, bruv. You could not get the ball off of that guy. Never mind Iniesta and Xavi. You could not get the ball off Sergio Busquets. Yeah? And if you got near him, you knew he was flopping. You knew he was doing a 10 out of 10 dive, bruv, either way. The game is the game. Super intelligent, bruv. Super intelligent. Rodri's intelligent, but even with that and the tech, you cannot compare both of them, bruv. They're levels apart. And Rodri ain't doing it no more because he don't have the legs. The injuries have caught up with him. It is what it is. And his mentality's gone more than anything. More than any of his attributes, physical or mental or technical. Mainly physical or mental. But mainly, like, mentally, his mindset gone out the window, bruv. You're blaming Cape Verde for not playing football. You can say that about Arsenal because of our heritage and history, but Cape Verde, head's gone, bruv.
Mate.
Head's fucking gone. You should see Dave, end the stream Dave, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Geez.
Losing his marbles. And I hear it, bruv. I hear it.
Bro,
Disgrace.
you underestimated, bro. Spain underestimated Cape Verde. On paper, you expect to beat them 5-0 When you look at that team, we were linked with Nico Williams, bruv. That guy can't even dribble, bruv.
Nah,
He is
nah.
utter shite. Even Lee Gunner said that he's a scrub. He
He
is a
is. Yeah, big up Lee Gunner.
He is shocking,
if
bro.
you're telling me that we're going to replace Martinelli with that scrub, that left-hand side is still a problem because we're going to have that scrub. And hopefully we don't get him because Arteta wanted him. Do not even get Rafael Leao, that Portuguese Doku, and I don't want to see Nico Williams as well. That guy is trash. I've been hearing that his brother's better than him. Imagine your brother better than you at football. That's kind of imagine.
Inaki Williams, bruv. I think if he hadn't retired or some other shit, might even be injured at this moment in time. Otherwise, he'd be playing for Ghana, innit? Because before he was able to play for Spain, switched to Ghana. I hear it, but again, he's a better player. But still, it's just like it's one of them ones where going back to Spain underestimating Cape Verde. You look at Germany with Curacao. Again, similar. First half, they weren't good.
No.
They weren't good. They fixed up, and this is Nye Guzman, bruv. Nye Guzman is one of the most hipster managers you will ever see. Because he doesn't play stinky football like Arteta, but he's rocking that fucking Jamico or whatever the fuck brand that that the hipsters are with them jeans and fucking tops.
I have
and all
no
that shit.
fucking idea, honestly.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fashionista. Clearly, I couldn't care less about any of that bullshit. I just wear what's comfortable, what I like. It's simple as that. I'm not trying to impress anyone here at all.
Yeah,
but nevertheless, regardless of that, it's like they put 5 or 6 past Curacao in one half?
7-1. 7-1.
Yeah.
Like why couldn't Spain do that? Why couldn't Spain put 3 or 4 past them in the second half?
It was a low block. They struggled to. It was a low block. They couldn't figure it out. The manager was like, "What?" Arteta does the same. Arteta's like, "What am I going to do? Am I going to wait for an own goal or a set piece? Do I, They're like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." It was just basically.
I'm not going to bring this player on or that player on. I bought Madueke, but I don't trust him because I've realised he's an absolute scrub. Well, no shit, because your talent ID's in the fucking gutter. One thing I'll say about Arsene Wenger, poor at picking defenders and goalkeepers to a degree, but when it came to midfielders and attackers, other than Lord Bentner, because let's be real, even Shamak was pretty good for us. Giroud was better. And then obviously you got Aubameyang right at the end, Lacazette. And then obviously we had Alexis Sanchez, bruv. We had Oxlade-Chamberlain.
Yeah,
we bought from Southampton.
He was balling
yeah. All of that shit, right? People can talk about Gervinho being a flop, and he kind of was a flop, but at least Gervinho has tech. I'd rather Gervinho over Madueke in a heartbeat. Even now, bruv. Even now. Better than Martinelli. I don't give a fuck. Madueke, Garnaches, who ain't in the World Cup. Thank fuck he's not in the World Cup. Imagine if he was picked, bruv.
If he was picked.
I Show Speed would be creaming himself all over, bruv. Like nobody's business. Disgusting, bruv.
Despicable.
Kittens, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Proper Chelsea hyping him up to be the next fucking... I don't even know.
I don't even
Joe
give a
Cole,
shit.
whatever.
Nah.
Bro, Garnacho can't even take on his man, bro. Like Chelsea just bought a scrub, and Arteta is gonna. I swear to you, Arteta, if you buy Garnacho, bro, you are an absolute mug. I swear, he does not buy Garnacho, bro. That guy is absolutely pony.
That goes beyond money laundering, bro. That goes beyond money laundering because the truth of the matter is, when we go for Chelsea players, why can't we go for a Cole Palmer? Why can't we go for a Reece James? If we were going for Reece James, Cole Palmer's, Caicedo's, I would hear it, bruv. Especially where they're at right now. 10th. Shit show.
Horrific.
I don't care if they got Xavi Alonso, bruv. Xavi Alonso's got to prove himself all over again. Went to Real Madrid too soon, tried to do his own thing. That's not the club. You need man management. It's not about tactics. It's about man management. It's about playing the best players and playing them in the right positions and leaving certain ones out at certain points in time to stamp your authority and do what needs to be done. Don Carlito managed to get the best out of them players, and he was getting a lot of shit. Obviously, it didn't end well, but they won the league and Champions League in, 23-24.
Yep.
Vinny Jr., bruv, do you know what I'm saying? Got the best out of him. Jude Bellingham got the best out of him. As scrubby as he is, as
please
jammy
don't
as he
do
is.
that.
Like,
Please don't do that. It literally
albeit
makes
for
it
six,
literally
al-
kills
albeit
me.
for
It
6
makes my eyes
months.
bleed.
But it's like we've seen this countless times. But again, Arteta's going to find out the toughest way, bruv, that we need tech. We need quality. We don't need the numbers no more. We need quality. Get rid of the scrubs. Get rid of the players that ain't going to play, even if it's Norgard. See, for me, personally, I would keep Norgard. But I know this manager ain't going to play him, which is a shame. Because 10 mil, we could actually get double. We could actually get double and have the wages completely off the books. We'll probably end up getting, 15 mil? Give or take. And we've still technically made money, but it's like we need to start selling players well. Like, get Martinelli off the books. Get them wages off the books. I don't care if we take losses, bruv, at least for this summer. Get them scrubs off the books. I want to see Madueke loaned and or sold by this summer, yeah? If we can't sell him for whatever reason this summer, sell him next summer. Loan his bomber claw ass out, bruv. Because what he's doing in the World Cup, I've never been feeling it, but I'm definitely not feeling it for damn sure now. That penalty, don't fool me, bruv.
This guy hit the post, missing an open goal. He went round the keeper and he missed an open goal against Costa Rica. He went round the keeper and he hit the post. And we're supposed to believe that this guy is going to be good. You could have picked Jared Bowen,
wasn't it? Yeah, that was a warm-up game, wasn't it?
I know, but yeah. He should have picked Jared Bowen, but don't worry, guys.
Jared
Bowen's in the championship. Bowen's in the championship.
Jared Bowen is 10 times the player Madueke will ever be, bruv. He don't wear no headband.
He's dressed like Ronaldinho.
They might as well just call him Nonidinho.
No.
If they start calling him Nonidinho, bruv, I'm done. I am done. I don't care if we're reigning champions, bruv. We're not winning back-to-back league titles with that fucking cunt, with that bum in our squad. Never mind playing games, bruv. I'm not hearing it. Martinelli can go. He don't even start for Brazil, bruv. He don't even start for Brazil. Barely got minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? And the only reason why he's there is because Rodrigo's out. Let's be honest. João Pedro should be there and he's not.
I think Arteta should have played him as a striker. If he played as a striker, he would have banged goals. Unai Emery played him as a striker and he scored goals. Yeah. But when you look at Martinelli, he's playing as a left winger. Like, come on, bro. That he's good going. He's running. He can run through the middle. Do you remember when we equalized against Man City? Martinelli's the equalizer. He was running up top. That shows you he's a striker.
Every hasn't played that ball. And we don't see it enough. So on to this point, big up Black Crow back once again for the Renegade Master. Default damager with the ill behaviour, bruv, each and every single time. Arteta needs to call it quits and stop playing wingers or wings altogether. He's not good at coaching wing play. Yeah, I hear that. Diamond midfield, 2 up top. Let's move on with our lives. 2 up top. Absolutely, bruv.
Did you see Gyökeres and Isak together? Did you see how they complement each other?
Yeah, why can't we play Gyökeres and Havertz, bruv? If we're going to keep Havertz for another season, why not do that? We'll be 10 times better.
You could have played back three.
Play Ethan.
I was going to say, you can play 3 at the back or do a 4-2
play
diamond
Ethan on the right or Max Dowman. You can alternate between the two. We get Morgan Rogers in. If we're going to keep Trossard for another year, that's fine. He can be back up because he's a clutch moments player anyway.
You need
that, and he's good.
He can play. Gyökeres can just further up the pitch, and Trossard can drop in midfield.
Yeah, no. Havertz does the link-up play, and then Gyökeres bangs in the goals, bruv. Because we know Kai Havertz has scored, albeit a couple of important goals, innit? He scored in the Champions League final. Yeah, we didn't win it, but if Arteta wasn't playing hoofball, not even ancient football tactics, bruv, not even prime-time Aladici, of Moise and all of that shit, like, we might have won that. But look, our time will come either way. And to be honest, this manager, if he doesn't already, and I think he knows deep down, he's finding a way to play that 22-23 ball. and evolve, bruv, because he can't go back to playing stinky ass football. Not just in the league, but in the chat. Like he knows he has to play now. He can't be doing the wilder shit fighting bums no more. Trying to do this one trick pony. That don't work no more. He has to fucking play ball now. And with Morgan Rogers and all that shit, if we get Krupi up front, after getting rid of Jesus and that, either Mikel Merino or Havertz, to be honest, at this point, I would still take a punt on Ivan Toney, but as long as this manager's here, I know it ain't happening, which is a shame. Which is a shame because under a different manager, I would still take him. I would still take him. And to be honest, I would actually start him ahead of Gyökeres because he's technically better. He'll score goals, and he's proven that he can score goals in the Prem. And it will up Gyökeres' game, bruv. He'll know he'll have to do the hold-up thing, the target, not necessarily the link-up, but it more like target man. If you got that height and size, work on the fundamentals, hold up the ball, do the Luca Toni thing, even though Luca Toni was a much better player, levels above. And Gianni, you know all about Luca Toni, and I hear it. I hear it. What he done at the World Cup and that shit, World Cup winner, amazing, yeah? But do the target man. We know we can't link up play. Do the target man thing. Hold the ball up, yeah? And we've seen elements of that as well. But again, the way we play, it's stifling us big time. It's stifling us big time. When it comes to City, yeah, you know, it looks, was it with Maresca and all of that?
No.
You're better off just going gung-ho, bruv. Yeah. Don't rely on that defence. Even with Gray and all of that, just go gung-ho. Supply the ball to Haaland and all of that shit. There's no more Bernardo Silva. Start Ryan Cherky.
It's gonna be all Cherky.
Let Cherky do his thing, bruv. Cherky, for me, should have been player of the season. Why the fuck Bruno Fernandes was there, I have no idea. Oh, but the 21 assists. Get the fuck out of here, man, with them 21
Bruno Fernandes is nothing without stats. Take his stats away. He's not good at dribbling. His first touch is terrible, and he can't dribble.
Overrated as fuck, bruv. The only reason why he's better than Gibraltar guard is because he'll turn up more often than not. He'll get the odd goal.
He didn't turn up in the Europa League finals. He didn't turn up in the 2 Europa League finals.
Yeah.
But everyone's now going to talk about, but what did Saka do and Rice do in the Champions League final when your captain did not step up?
Saka was defending, bruv. That's exactly what he was doing. Petra Mars was doing the same shit on teams, bruv, as well.
Who let
Spurs win the Europa League?
Who would do that? Who on earth would let Spurs win a trophy? Are you mad? You let Spurs. They were 17th, bruv. Imagine letting Spurs.
And for that alone, we are going to win the Champions League in the next 3 years because the football gods ain't having that, bruv. Yeah. And do you know what? Spurs, if they get relegated when we win the Champions League, yeah, there's going to be a lot of rival fans, mainly Man United and Chelsea and Tottenham, even some Liverpool fans as well. Maybe the odd City fan here and there, not you.
Not me. Not me. Definitely not me.
That are going to be on suicide watch. I'm going to be real. I don't want to make this too dark, but do the Gary Lineker in it. Gary Lineker in it.
I need to see this.
Keep your eye on him. Do you know what I'm saying? Gary Lineker saying it's got to keep your eye on them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard these news before? For the next tomorrow, the fixtures will appear, and you got reports coming out saying that we'll face Coventry on the opening day of the season at home. So they're reporting.
Oh yeah.
We better slap them, bruv. With Fat Frank, bruv. I
mean, at home, it's at the Emirates. I mean, apparently these are 3 games. These are the 3 games. Apparently, I'm looking at AFC stuff on Twitter. They're saying that we got Coventry City at home, Aston Villa away, and Chelsea at home.
I expect at least 6 points. Maybe even I would say 7 points, but we can definitely win all them games. Like Villa away is going to be tricky because Unai Emery and all of that. We'll see how they do in the Super Cup final. Yeah, Coventry, we're beating them at home, but we better turn up and fucking attack and all that shit. Chelsea at home, I expect us to win, even with Xavi Alonso. Right, it's like he's going to need time to adjust to the Premier League, and even then, bruv. That Chelsea team is a disgrace, yeah. They've already got Cucurella gone. It looks like Enzo Fernandez is going, even though I don't rate him, bruv. Cole Palmer won't be there for that much longer. He won't be there for that much longer. Caicedo as well. Reece James will just about be there, but that's just on a loyalty team. That's it. In terms of modern football, he's the last loyal player. Period. Do you know what I'm saying? Because let's be fair and let's be real, he is proper Chelsea. But outside of Reece James, yeah, and you saw it last season, yeah, this season just gone, that Reece James couldn't carry that team, bruv. He wasn't injured that much last season, and he still couldn't carry that team. Not to a League Cup final, not to an FA Cup, yeah. When you guys beat them, and fair play, you deserved it. What did Chelsea offer? Fuck all, bruv. Fuck all. They were fucking disgraceful. Disgracia. First half, I knew it was going to be cagey, but second half, fuck me, at least go for it. At least go for it, bro. They didn't even have Stephen Bartlett, aka Diary of a CEO.
CEO
they didn't even have that prick. Do you know what I'm
saying?
saying?
That they were robbed. They said that Joao Pedro was fouled. They should have had a penalty, bro. They said that Joao Pedro. That was not a penalty. That two players collided. It's not a penalty. They showed no fight. I mean, let's be real. The reason why rival fans are talking is because they know that they've been crap. I mean, Chelsea are going to talk about, you know, the Champions League because they know that they've been crap all season. They're gonna, every rival fan's gonna go, oh, but you'll never win the Champions League and the Premier League means nothing. I mean, like let's be real here. We won the league.
When we win the Champions League, they'll devalue it. I don't remember rival fans devaluing the Champions League when City won it. Albeit it was a treble, which is an unbelievable achievement, but still, I don't remember anyone shitting on City. Yeah, no one was shitting on Liverpool when they won it in 2019.
2019,
Chelsea
yeah.
21.
To be honest,
Chelsea
it's more warranted to devalue the Europa League, which I don't personally, but there's more warrant to devalue it when Tottenham won it. Thankfully, Villa won it, and I said they would win it, yeah, because they've got a Europa League master. This manager. It's all well and good having that obsession of winning the Champions League, yeah. But Berta, if he does his job, and all signs are pointing in the right direction, so far so good. You know, we're linked to all these players. Doesn't mean we're going to get all of them. I think they're putting out a lot of these names, a lot of them that we don't want, like the Rafael Leaos. They haven't put out Garnacho because they know they'll get slaughtered, bruv. Like Arsenal was smart in it, you know. They've done some off-key shit with the money laundering, human trafficking, as Views calls it, and big up to him, by the way, each and every single time, my guy. But I hear it, bruv. You know, with all them Chelsea signings, bruv. But still, it's like they'll put the feeler out there, as we call it, but it shows like intent, and we definitely do have the intent. The problem is, if Arteta gets his way a little bit too much, it's going to be a problem. But to be honest, the way I see things going, I think Berta's going to put his foot down this season more than ever before. You thought it was bad this season. It's going to be worse for Arteta unless he fixes up. Because and even Arteta said himself, yeah, towards the end, like, I think it's good that people criticize me and all of that, you know. And he was talking about don't settle for second, yeah. But yet all the top gooners are talking about, oh, but get the fuck out of here, bruv. Your own Lord and Saviour, Mikel Arteta, bruv, is saying don't settle for less. You're still a loser, bruv. He's not a loser anymore, but you're still a loser because you still accept this bullshit. Anything and everything to keep him in the job, regardless of what he does. I'm okay with him being here because he's won. I still think he should go. But again, I even said it before, like, even if he wins the Champions League, I'm like, do you know what? I would just leave on a high and just be like, you've taken this team as far as you've gone. Like, you've taken this team as far as you can and give it to someone else. Give it to an elite level manager like a Luis Enrique or a Hansi Flick or someone like that. Remember with Brendan Rodgers, bro. It's the same thing. The only difference is Arteta's got over the line in the league. That's the only difference.
100%.
And then they got Jurgen Klopp, and what happened to Liverpool? 2 league titles later. I know Jurgen Klopp won one of them. Oh no, sorry, no. What was it?
Slot just won one.
Yeah. I was
Klopp won the league, and then obviously Klopp won it. The first league title.
But he won the champs as well. He won the League Cup and FA Cup along with it.
He should have more than one league title, Klopp.
100%, yeah.
But don't
100%.
worry, guys, because our fan base keeps saying that Arteta's better than Klopp because Arteta won the league in one in 7 and Klopp won it 1 in 9. Well, can you explain to me where's Arteta's Champions League? Where's Arteta's League Cup? Because I can't see any of it.
Where's his FA Cup? Oh, actually, he does have FA Cup.
And you know the best thing about that parade, even though there was a few issues, but I was saying this to Rashid. I messaged him like about a month or so ago.
Right.
Was meant to meet him, but I turned up late, so it is what it is. But next year is not going to be the case, bruv. I will be prepared. We will be there. We will be prepared. And a lot of fans want this parade every year, like Carney, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Notting Hill Carnival. Trust me, yeah. Arteta don't win the league this season, yeah. When he's the only manager that has won a Premier League now officially with no more Pep, yeah.
Wow.
He'll probably be out the door, bro. He'll be out the door real quick, especially if he plays that stinky football as well. Here's the thing, yeah. I don't expect him to coach attacking football. If you're not going to bring an attacking coach, give the players freedom. If you're not going to give the players freedom, give them what is it? No, fuck it. Give the players freedom anyway. Just bring an attacking coach. But if you're not bringing in an attacking coach, Burton needs to do his job, get the right players in, and we'll win it naturally. Do you know what I'm saying? But even then, I'm cool with having an attacking coach anyway. You saw Bobby Pires in the training ground. Why not utilize his experience in it? He'll know how to coach an attack. You'll have the Bukayo Saka flying at 50%, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Declan Rice. You know what I'm saying? Trossard being more clinical. Gyökeres being more clinical and then proving his all-round play. Kai Havertz scoring more goals. Do you know what I mean? Getting Ethan and Max Dowman involved. Ebrieza scoring more goals. Rather than just against Tottenham, Palace, and what was it, Forest?
Newcastle.
Yeah, Forest. Oh,
Newcastle.
Okay.
Newcastle. Yeah. So it is what it is, man. But you know, I'm confident, at least in the league. Champions League, it depends who we get in it. Morgan Rogers, I think, will give us the edge. But we need to play attacking football either way. If we play the same way, it doesn't matter who we bring in. It ain't happening in the champs. But if he goes back to 22-23 and revises that shit, evolves that shit, rather, I should say, evolves that shit because he has to, he needs to, then I don't see why we can't win a spicy double league and champs like we probably should have done this season just gone. Maybe even a treble. Maybe it's about that time. And people talk about quadruple and that.
Maybe a domestic treble.
Maybe.
Like what Pep did in 18-19, by the way. Pep did a domestic.
But to be perfectly honest, I think a domestic treble at this point now is not enough to keep Arteta's job, even if he plays quality football. Yeah, not for me. When you've been here that long, yeah, you got to keep winning the Prem. But if you don't win the Prem, you got to win that Champions League. You got to win that Champions League now. Like, we've seen the Prem, 14 league titles. I'm not hearing that ransom bants, 4 league titles. Football started before 1992. Let's not do this bullshit. I know you're doing the rage bait thing. I hear it, but I'm not hearing it at the same time, innit? I know what you're doing, but we're not hearing that shit. Because if that's the case, then Liverpool have won more league titles than you, bruv.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Pretty much.
It doesn't make sense, Ranster. That's the thing. I can't stand Ranster. He just talks about, we won the league because of PGMOL and like, come on, bro. Let's be real. Refs can't even do their job. What do you expect? Refs don't even know what to do. Like they're on a monitor. They look at stuff, but they just don't want to, help the referee. They're just relaxing. They're on the beach or something. But don't worry, guys. Like when you look at our Premier League title, yes, we've had dodgy decisions. I mean, do you remember Man City 23-24? They had dodgy decisions go their way. Why did they not talk about Manchester City 23-24? Why is it us now? Everyone was talking about Manchester City cheating, 115 charges FC. Why is no one talking about that? Why is it only us now? So, but when it's Man City, it's okay. But when it's us, it's a problem, according to rival fans. So if next season, we win the league and we've had some few dodgy decisions, they're still going to say, oh, we allowed refs to help us win the league. They're going to say we paid
even if we play better football, and I believe we will play better football because it won't be as bad as this season. Even if Arteta is still doing the pragmatic thing, it will still be better than last season. But either way, I'm going to get into this because Black Crow's been waiting patiently, my guy. Do you know what I'm saying? My bad, bro. Gyökeres needs either 2 10s or another striker. I would say another striker. Mikel needs to provide his promise on 4-4-2. Best believe that chicken and chip settings. Piri, that little bit of spice. Do you know what I'm saying? Chris Eubank senior settings, bruv. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Man said he didn't have enough players. Yeah, no more excuses, bruv. No Wilder thing. You can't go back to fighting bums. We know what the deal is. We know exactly what the deal is. Spuds being allowed to win a trophy should be punishable by jail time,
Prison time.
service. Yeah,
Prison
long
time.
term prison
Man
time.
United, bro.
No
You
parole,
had
bro.
one job. You had one job just to make sure that Spurs do not win that trophy. If Man United won that trophy, I would be celebrating Spurs' tears, bro. But you let
and you got Man United fans talking about just they're trying to do the fake humble thing, not just Rants but others as well. I'm sure KJ, what's Robbie's cousin's name in it? Flex in it. All of them, man, doing the fake humble thing. Yeah. Flex is Robbie's cousin. Yeah,
No,
Robbie Lau, isn't it? AFT. Yeah. They're doing the fake humble thing, bruv. Oh, we'll see we'll see at the end of this season, this up and coming season. Brother, you ain't winning the league, bruv.
Wow.
You might get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, but Carrick is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer 2.0. He's just a spicier, better. I say spicier more because of style of play, not because of nationality, but still. Carrick was a baller. It is what it is. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a good player as well, but we know what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is about. But yeah, Spurs being allowed to win a trophy, 20 years minimum. No community service, no parole, no bail. That's it. Long time. Betty
Man United should be jailed for that. They should be in prison.
Man United are cursed for that shit, bro. That's why they ain't winning shit, bro. They're not winning the majors. Rants classes the majors as Premier League and Champions League. Okay, cool. You're winning nothing then next season.
So when
what is the FA Cup then?
But Ten Hag won the Carabao Cup in 23. That's
and he was celebrating that shit. We got to call it.
So you were celebrating that.
I'm not hearing this talk when you win an FA. Let's say Man United win an FA Cup or League Cup next season. Yeah, I don't want to hear you chat mierda about we had a successful season because you don't count them as majors. They're minors. No Diddy, no Epstein, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's plastic trophies, isn't it? Just dusty cups, isn't
it? Yeah. See, we rate them. You rate them, Chike. You rate them, Raja. We see them as majors. I don't. Well, it's not even that I don't rate the Community Shield. I just don't see it as a major trophy because it's played under
friendly.
It's played under the friendly rules.
I'll give you an example. Yeah, YG, big up Yorkshire Gooner. I'm cool with Yorkshire Gooner. Not everyone is, but I like the guy. I think he's cool. Yeah, but like he counts the Community Shields, and I hear it, but for the most part, I don't. I disagree because it's not played. It's not the same as the Spanish or the Italian Super Cup, even the French Super Cup. It's not the same.
Close to the UEFA Super Cup.
Nowhere near. It's not even close to any of the other top 5 domestic leagues. Do you know what I'm saying? That have Super Cups. If Portugal Super Cup is played under professional rules, the Dutch Super Cup, it's not even on them levels. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. The German one might be the same. I can't remember, but I'm putting it in that, but I don't count that. If you win it, cool. It's a nice little dress rehearsal, but it's not the main course.
Nope.
You know, it's not opening night. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not main stage Broadway production. It's just a dress rehearsal. It is what it is. But big up Black Crow, back once again for the Renegade Master, default damager, power to the people with the ill behavior. Nat putting his balls on the table, bollocks on the table, massive fucking
your
bollocks
nuts on the table. Kenny, big up Kenny.
Best believe that each and every
enough, we have
time.
a Community Shield, by the way. We face Man City in the Community Shield. It's not at Wembley because they're gonna have a concert at Wembley, so it's gonna be at the.
It's not even at Wembley.
It's not even at Wembley. It's due to the concerts. They're gonna host something.
They're gonna run it back in Cardiff, bruv.
Yeah.
Millennium. I know they call it the Principality. Fuck that shit, by the way. Damn. It's always Millennium. They built that stadium for the Rugby World Cup because for anyone that doesn't know, Wales is basically rugby central, even though they've been going through some dire shit. Even football's in a better state. Let's be real. And that's after Gareth Bale. And way after fucking Ryan Giggs and that. We don't talk about Robbie Savage, but look, it is what it is with that. Take your time, brother. I'm plugging away at work, just chilling, listening 100%. Big up. Do you know what I'm saying?
By the way, it's half-time Mexico nil, South Korea nil. It's Mexico
nil.
Oh, what a surprise. What a
surprise.
I'm looking at Heung-min Son, and I don't think he's doing anything, to be honest. I was watching Son, and he wasn't that great, to be honest.
Yeah,
So
do you know
funny.
what? Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, Amarim should have been reported to British intelligence. He was probably working with British intelligence. I'll take it a step further. He's probably doing that Keir Starmer shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Working for Czechoslovakia at the time, Czechoslovakia, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
How
Now
is
Czech
he a Milan
Republic,
manager,
yeah.
by the way? Please tell me how is
Doing that espionage, clientele pro bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? If he left in the summer, we likely wouldn't have won this season. I'll be to be honest, I think we would have won anyway. Just Man United would have been in the title race, and then they couldn't back out and say, "Oh, but we weren't in the title." They just couldn't have that excuse. That's the only difference. It would just be us, City, and United. It would be basically London, Manchester, because we know London's red. And when we win the Champions League, it won't be up for debate. You saw the parade. You have Chelsea fans there, undercover. Chelsea fans can't say shit about their European pedigree, bro. They can't. Because even though Abramovich took your club from a minnows to an absolute giant, yeah, your fan base ain't like ours. Do you know what I'm saying? Your parades don't bring in the numbers. You don't bring in the revenue like that. Yes, you bring in a lot of money, but not like that. We don't have to do what they have to do with the youth players. Do you know what I'm saying? I know they're doing that Epstein
spend 2
Island
billion,
shit
by the way.
tenfold now with
spend
Blueco,
2
Bolly
billion.
Blueco and that.
Think about it, spend £2 billion, bro. Like, think about it. You're spending £2 billion giving 7-year contracts. It's like you're giving contracts to pensioners, bro.
Death row, bruv. It's death row
Death
contracts,
row
bro.
by contracts.
Why
Death
would you
row
give
contracts.
7-year contracts to pensioners? But think about it, you're going to give pensioners all this high contracts. Like Enzo Fernandez, 7-year contract? Garnacho, 7-year contracts. Like, why are you going to give Garnacho a 7-year contract? What the hell is he going to do? The guy's just going to run the ball out of play for a goal kick, just like Noni Madueke. They're trying to say Thierry Henry, by the way. Don't forget Thierry Henry.
No. You know these players are watching social media. You notice how they're not running the ball out as much. Doku, he don't run the ball out of play anywhere near as much because they know, bruv, we're exposing these motherfuckers, yeah? Because they understand. Yes, they're all set for life, yeah? But they want to be remembered as well. Don't get it twisted. Not just for the socials, but in terms of the whole footballing, like, you know, the whole, they love the limelight, they love the attention, they're attention-seeking whores, like these bad bitches that ain't even bad, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? In Connecticut, where you are, Cheekate, even in London, where I'm at, bruv, there are proper baddies. There's proper fit things, bruv. Proper.
100%.
Don't have them open Instagrams necessarily. There's some that do, but you got others where they do the karma thing and all that. And the odd ones don't even have Insta or any other social medias. It's WhatsApp. You get their number. They might have a LinkedIn, but not doing that OF LinkedIn bullshit because I'm aware of that shit. Yeah.
Oh
but
yeah,
proper,
that shit is mental, bro.
They have a business that deciding they're creating content, not that kind of content as well. They're doing their thing, but not that kind of thing. And it's calm in it, and they're buff, and it's all good. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like them baddies, like the ones that Madueke is getting stinker and hooked on, bruv. Nah, fake as fuck. You wipe that 50 shades of makeup. Nah. Not feeling it. I fully agree with this, by the way. Community Shields are played on friendly rules, so we can't count it. England needs a formal Super Cup trophy. Facts. And it will raise the game. It will raise the levels in this country, in England, and it will raise the standards across the world as well.
I was going to say across the world.
The Premier League is probably the most watched league on the planet.
It doesn't make anywhere near what the Premier League should.
But we don't have a not a Super League. Like less said about that, the better. We don't have a Super Cup. We don't have an official Super Cup like Spain. The Spanish Super Cup is played in Saudi, bro. Yeah. Best believe if we get a Saudi offer, if we get a Qatari offer, an Omani offer, yeah, to play the Community Shield and make it a professional final between first and second or winners of the Prem and the FA Cup, yeah, best believe they'll do it, bruv. They will absolutely do it like that. They can keep the trophy, but just change the name in it. Just call it. I would call it like the FA Super Cup because it's no longer Community Shield. They stopped calling it the Charity Shield because they didn't give the proceedings to charity because we know what the FA are like. Scumbag
pieces of shit.
Chelsea relegation dogfight would hit like crack next season, but I do rate Xavi. Do you know what? People are talking about Tottenham with their certain signings that they're going to make. They'll be in a relegation battle more than Chelsea will next season. I'm going to be real.
100%.
Chelsea will get Conference League, Europa League at best. I don't see them getting champs. I really don't. Because if Villa get the money, and they will get the money for Rodgers and a few other players, they invest well. I think they can make Champions League football again. I don't see why not. And if they make it regularly, they can get themselves out of that hole real quick, plus the Premier League
100%.
money as well. You got McGinn, captain of Scotland, doing his thing, Tielemans as well, because Belgium, even though they should have done better, yeah, Egypt should have won that game, but the two other games that they got in the, I can't remember who the other two nations are in their group, but they should get through. The one that Belgium are in, Belgium and Egypt. Can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, but it's a really. I think it's Egypt. Who else have they got? Should know this. It is New Zealand and Iran.
Oh yeah, New Zealand and Iran. Yeah. Basically, they've all got a point in it.
Yep.
Belgium will beat Iran, and they'll beat New Zealand as well because that 2-2. Yeah, like Iran. Even though New Zealand probably just edged it on the chances, I was disappointed with Iran because New Zealand, they're a rugby team. They ain't a football team, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Morning Jezza, the Godfather. Big up.
Wow, the Godfather.
If you want to jump on stream, I'll still keep it going for a bit longer. Do you know what I'm saying? The link is there. What I'll do is I'll put the link back once again and all of that shit. Nice. So jump on stream if you like, sir, and we can have a little chat about the World Cup, a bit about the Asna. Do you know what I'm saying? But big up, Jez. Big up, Jez,
the Godfather of football.
Each and every single time. But yeah, for me, I just don't understand like why there's still too many fans that just accept this kind of treatment. I'm going to go into this because I've been meaning to say this shit. Like,
please,
with the exuberant ticket prices, empty seats to a degree, fleecing the fans. But the problem is, like, if you keep showing up, they're going to keep raising the prices. Yeah. Arsenal have been doing it for years. The only difference is now it's a little bit more justified, just a little bit. We win the champs, they're going to bump that shit up to high heaven. Trust me.
Oh yeah, it's going to be like 2,000.
It's going up to the ceiling, bruv.
Yep.
Best believe, because City prices have gone up, especially after you won the champs. Chelsea's prices, they're going up. So yeah, it's one of them ones where it's just like, look, it's a shame, it shouldn't be happening, but if you accept this shit, they'll keep doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like if you accept these scrubs playing for these nations and for your clubs, or other clubs, either way, it's going to keep going. It's going to keep happening. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up, Jez, my G.
Big up my
First
guy,
time
Jez,
on the channel, I believe. On debut, as I always like to say. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm just watching Mexico against Korea. And yeah, what a goal there that was. Wow. Ooh, hello. Mexico does. Yeah, no, it's good. I'm loving this World Cup, man. Loving it. Absolutely fucking loving it. You know, I don't think in all the World Cups I've watched in my lifetime, I've got more engrossed than this. And I don't know why. But I've only missed about 6 games so far.
Wow.
And staying up at super silly o'clock in the morning, you know, watch this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of a scrub game, but Mexico, great goal, lovely goal. Yeah, no, I'm loving it, man. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. I mean, I've had debates with Kenny Ken, right? And I said to Kenny, I can't stand fucking World Cups, can't stand international football. But I've got so engrossed in this now. it's like, wow, what's going down? Anyway, big up, boys. Big up, Chicky. How we doing, man?
I'm doing great, Jez. I was telling Nat this earlier, and I don't know if I'll sound fair or foul for this, but the U.S. will make it farther than England the way that England are playing. Is that you think that's fair or foul?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, look, look, I think there's if England could win it,
No, hell no.
no. But I'd love it. But no. Having watched some of the teams so far, and excuse me if I keep looking up there. I'm not being
disrespectful.
No problem. Yeah, no, it's all good, man.
But yeah, let's be realistic. It's great result the other night. Great performance, but man, I've seen some fucking great teams out there tonight. In the last few days. Wow. I mean, big ask against Argentina, big ask against Germany. You know, I mean, but fair enough, man. I mean, USA, you know, they've done all right. Respect. Tonight, Canada. I mean, all right, they're up against
9 men.
Did you see the game tonight, Canada game?
No, but there were 2 men that
it.
were sent off, so I can see why they won by the score that they won by.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I'm not. Well, it's unfair to ask you then, because it was a very good game of football, very controversial, actually.
Wow.
But the referee, the one thing I will say to you guys, I think the refereeing has been fantastic.
I agree.
Absolutely fantastic. The standard of refereeing. I mean, if you go back later and watch the highlights or the game of the Canada game tonight, you watched that was, you know, that referee was absolutely 101% in everything. Yeah, fucking brilliant, man, brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and I'm loving it, man. I'm fucking loving it. I can't deny. You know, I've never been a great fan of the World Cup. Or international football, but this has got me tied right in. Seriously, I mean, here I am now talking to you, wonderful people. Yeah,
Exactly.
3:15 in the bloody morning.
Yeah,
100%. But I reckon in part it's down to there's a lot more games because there's a lot more teams, so therefore a lot more games. There's more action.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need to sell the drama as much as the Premier League, and the VAR, all of that malarkey is a fucking joke. Whereas this World Cup,
ridiculous.
Agree or disagree on certain decisions here and there, at least they get it done like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Whoever the ref is, apart from the first game, I didn't like the first game.
I didn't either.
That ref there wanted to be the star of the show a bit too much, but after that, the refereeing has been class. You can't really put a finger on what the refs have done wrong really that much in terms of destroying the game or disrupting the flow too much. So I hear it. But a question for you, Chike.
Yeah.
You still getting Anderson after that England game? Or
No.
Looked like the lights were brighter than expected.
Like I told you this, and I think I told Jez this. That England first half, Jez, was one of the worst halves I've ever seen in football. I mean, they better hope that Ghana just had. I mean, Ghana actually really might have something for them. I know they didn't look all that great, and they needed 95 minutes to score their goal. But the way that England played in the first half the other day was absolutely shocking. And if they come up against a team like a Ghana, who they got next week, or even a Mexico that can play football, yeah, I think England may be on course for an early exit, which is insane, which means the 60-plus year of England not winning the World Cup will continue.
I wouldn't say it's the worst first half in football. I think that's a bit harsh. I think the first 20 minutes England were a little bit nervy. which I'd expect. But after that, they showed their class. They totally disrupted the opposition, and I can't agree with you on that, Chico, man. It wasn't the worst.
It wasn't good. I'll put it like this, Jez. I don't think it was that bad, but it wasn't that good either. Like, you saw the nerves. The first game for us in Dallas. My thing was the longer the game went on, as long as we stayed in the game, the scoreline in the end did kind of reflect how the game panned out. We just overpowered them because, let's be real, you got an aging Luka Modric. As great as he is, he's not that player that he was 10 years ago. You got Kovacic as well, Perisic, you got Kramich there up front. None of them scored. So, you know what I mean? It's not the same Croatia team. It's not the same team that we played 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It's not that same team. The team has quality.
They had Mandzukic up top, by the way. They had Mandzukic up top, and he was good.
Yeah, very good
he was
team,
quality.
but they don't have the legs. The one thing that P&P has over Tech is that if you have a team full of Tech, in major tournaments and in certain aspects of the game, if you know how to utilize that P&P, you can dismantle an opposition just like that with just enough quality and timing when it matters and where it matters as well. So whenever we got the ball in the second half and we hit them on the break, we always looked dangerous, and they didn't have an answer. Not because they were that bad defensively, but because we dropped back a bit deeper. You know, we sat back, and then we accepted that we're just going to counter. We're just going to overpower you that way. And it worked for us. Arteta tried to do that shit. It doesn't work because it's not even so much that we don't have the personnel. The manager isn't of that quality. You see the difference with Tommy Tukes. He's a tournament manager. He knows what he's doing when it comes to style of play. Where I disagree is personnel. Picking Madueke. Yeah, I know he won the penalty, but outside of that, what did he do? Anthony Gordon, £70 million at Barca. What the hell did he do? Like, what the actual fuck did he do? John Stones at centre-back. We're still persisting with Pickford in goal. Why not give Dean Henderson a shout? He's a fucking European trophy winner. Like, what are we doing here? Jez, I've got a question for you, sir. What are your thoughts on Leo Messi and Cristiano, CR7? Is it weird seeing them so old after them coming up when they were young, aka the 06 tournament where they first debuted, where we first saw them on the world stage, literally?
Yeah, well, look, come on. Having watched Messi the other night, I got up to watch that at 2:00 in the morning.
So did I. It's
So did I.
A few games that
I watched it as well, by the way.
All the way through. Yeah, go on, Jez.
I mean, dear, oh dear, oh dear. 39 years old next week. 6 consecutive World Cups. Unbelievable. I mean, I couldn't believe it, man. I mean, every goal he scored was it was quality. He was spot on for his third goal. He was there, just get this little tap in. There you go. He's on the mark. Quality.
Trademark Leo Messi, that finish. We've seen him do that time and time again. Yeah. Time again.
I mean, right, he hasn't got the physicality of pace that he once had. And what I mean by that, you can see him in midfield and he's strolling, but as soon as there's an option, bang! He's like a bloody white shark. He's there. He'll take your legs off, you know, and he'll score a goal. Unbelievable! I've never seen in a World Cup game. Now, I actually made a statement tonight on Shano's show, and I said, for me, the greatest World Cup player I've ever seen in my life was Pele. But I renounced that tonight, and I actually said, for me, it's got to be Messi, because the guy's just unbelievable. 39 years of age, and bangs in a bloody hat trick, equals World Cup top goal scorer, and he'll go beyond that. Let's get it
He'll
right.
break it. To be honest, Mbappe will break the previous record anyway as well.
I mean,
it's ridiculous.
It
And then you see Cristiano, he can bet like 3 shots. Leo Messi scored a hat trick. Like,
yeah, Lionel Messi scored more
it's
goals
not
than
even.
Cristiano
I'll just say
Ronaldo
this.
had shots.
I'll just say this very quickly, Jez, before you go on. Yeah, this whole debate, in my mind, was never a debate. There was once upon a time where Cristiano was the best player in the world and was my best player of all time that I've seen in my lifetime. But what changed it for me is, you remember that goal? You guys remember that goal that he scored against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, where Busquets just laid it off to him? This is prime time Leo Messi.
Was it 2011 when he went past?
Yeah. 2011 when they got when they won it at Wembley, yeah, and Leo Messi just goes and then just slots it with his right foot past Casillas. Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, Xavi Alonso, Khedira, but I think Khedira was there at the time. But like it's just not even close. And then you see what Cristiano's doing. He's holding Portugal back. Yep. You know what is he doing? Like, he doesn't have that burst of pace like you talked about before, Jez. He doesn't have the physicality. You know, when he's in the mixer, when he's in and around the box where he should be most of the time, he's not effective anymore at all. You know, like on the BBC highlights, like Danny Murphy was I mentioned this earlier. He was talking about that was a poor pass from, I think it was either Conceição or Cancelo at the time. And I'm just like, no. If Cristiano hangs back, he's in a better position to score. But if he's there, he needs to be unselfish, dummy that, leave it to Bruno Fernandes, and then he's most likely to score. He does neither, bruv. Because he's not a team player and he wants the glory all for himself. And it could cost Portugal, even though my money's on them somehow, somewhere. I think they'll scumbag it, like how a lot of people see us scumbag the league. But it's like, you know what? Like, when it comes to Leo Messi, Cristiano, it's not even close. And you're seeing it in this World Cup. He's my GOAT, Leo Messi. And what we've seen in this World Cup, like you said, Jez, hat-trick against Algeria. And Algeria weren't bad. They weren't as bad. For me, it was more of a case of once Leo Messi got that second goal for Argentina, the legs started going a bit. They lost some belief as well because they were still going forward. They've got the tech. Rashid will tell us all about that. I was messaging him earlier. And sometimes you've got to put your hands up and just be like, it's the Leo Messi show. Mbappe having a one-half scintillating performance, scoring 2. Could have got a hat-trick with that penalty that they probably should have got. It is what it is. So, yeah.
I think the problem is with Portugal, they're trying to build a team around Ronaldo. And I don't think Ronaldo's got it anymore. He was once a great, world-class, unbelievable footballer. I was privileged to see him play at Man United. And the guy was a legend. But he ain't got it now. He ain't got it. And I think he's trying to force it. And that could be a detriment to Portugal if they tried to force it around. It seemed to me, the game I watched when he played, everything was trying to be forced to him. And it wasn't working. It was not working. And it cost them. So I think maybe next game, bench him, bring him on. I just don't think he's the player he once was. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's class, but it showed to me there was too many opportunities in that 18-yard box when he was there and he was putting it around the post. Whereas 3-4 years ago, he just slotted it. So I think bench and bring him on as necessary. You can't build a team around one player that hasn't got what it takes. And we've seen that in so many years of football. All of us collectively that we've watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games, and you can't build it around one player that ain't got it.
It's down to the manager, Jez. By the way, big up to Jez. Nice to see you again, mate. It's down to Roberto Martinez. He's just stubborn. He went in a press conference. I'm not sure if any of you were aware of this, lads. Jez. He said that Cristiano. He said that we will be struggling. We need him to score the goals. I mean, like, you do realize that Ronaldo is not that guy anymore. He was good that few years ago, but right now you might as well just play someone up top. Bring him on in the second half, but he won't. He'll just keep playing him. And I feel like the only thing I rate Portugal is their midfield, you know, Vitinha, João Neves, and Bruno. Even though I don't like Bruno because I think he is a rat. But that's the only thing I rate. Their midfield is good. And I rate Nuno Mendes as well. Their fullback, Nuno Mendes, is quality. He's one of the best left backs in the world. But I just feel like Ronaldo right now is just not it. I feel like he's washed. I feel like it's time for him to retire right now. I mean, once he leaves Al Nassr, just retire, bro. You've had a fantastic career, one of the best players of all time, arguably. But I just feel like it is time for him to go. I feel like it's time for you to retire, and a new captain should be there. I think Ronaldo's done what he's good at Portugal. I mean, let's be real. I feel like, do you remember when he had that injury in 2014, that knee injury? When he used to dribble past players? Do you know when he used to dribble with his knee? When he had that knee injury, he just couldn't be able to dribble. And when he got that knee injury, he just had to he was playing as a centre forward instead of being a winger.
But he still kind of drifts to the left, thinking he can do the same shit that he did at Real Madrid. And in my personal opinion, the best that I've seen of Cristiano was when he was a teenager, basically from 04 going up to 08. So basically Man United, Portugal when they made the Euro final, 06 when they made the semis, which is equaling their highest. I think they finished, was it third or fourth in the 06 tournament, which is it might have been third, like their joint best position or something like that. So for me with Cristiano, yeah, his biggest problem is that he can't accept that he ain't that guy no more. And the players around him, they've been knowing it for so many years. Like the guy wants to be the center of attention. He wants to be the main man. But if you look at how he played against Congo, right, he had Leo Messi scoring a hat-trick. And not only that, Kylian Mbappe scoring 2. Because bearing in mind, Cristiano Ronaldo's got 8 goals in the World Cup. Leo Messi's got 16 in total, and he didn't even score a single goal in 2010. That was a diabolical World Cup for Leo Messi, and they got to the quarters. So it's like, for me, with Cristiano, it's like he needs to do what's best for the team. But the problem is, he's the manager. He's player manager. Roberto Martinez is just there to look like he's the manager. He's basically the stunt double. He'll be the fall guy because we know tactically he ain't it. You know he ain't got the man management. He's trying to do this pragmatic football, but he can't even do it better than what Fernand Sands did when they won the Euros in 2016, around that time. So the way I see it, for Cristiano to start, he has to have a strike partner. That's the only way he starts. And even then, bruv, like you're playing Bernardo Silva at right wing. He's not a right winger. He never was. And even playing him as a right 10, it doesn't work. You've got 2 wingers that are better. Trincao, and we saw Trincao when we played Sporting, innit? He was one of their best players. You got Conceição. He's a baller. We remember when he was at Porto doing his thing. Nearly knocked us out. What was it? Not last season. Was it the season before? Something like that. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But yet he persists with Pedro Neto starting, or it might be Rafael Leao. Their next game is Uzbekistan. If they don't win that, they're done. Yeah. They're out of it.
Colombia as well. They got Colombia as their last game. That's easy game.
You got James Rodriguez playing for them.
You got Luis Diaz.
Along with Luis Diaz, Jefferson Llama. You got Mosquera. Do you know what I'm saying?
You got Cucho Hernandez as well. So you got John Arias and these quality players.
To be honest, Portugal have to win both of them games, but I don't see them beating Colombia right now. And if they beat Uzbekistan, they'll limp over that shit. But Cristiano is, as the player manager, right? Is he gonna willingly be on the bench? No.
Nope.
Because he's got the ego 10 times the size of Texas, bare minimum.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he should be benched, but he won't, because everyone talks about Zlatan having an ego. At least Zlatan knows what's good for the team that he's playing for. You saw what he done at Milan towards the end, won a Scudetto. He done what needed to be done, but he knows what his body can or can't do. Cristiano doesn't accept what his body can or can't do, whereas Leo Messi can. Neymar can, even though we haven't seen him yet, but we'll see at least a little bit of him, I'm sure. Was it Harry Kane's, what is he like, 30, 31?
Yeah, he's 30. He's 33 in July.
Oh, he's 33. Right.
Yeah.
So he's getting on, but you saw what he did the other night. So, and Cristiano's 40 plus. You're not Roger Miller. You're not doing that shit. You remember, Jez, for damn sure. That's before even my time. You're not doing that shit, bruv. You're not even scoring. If he don't get 10 goals, it's complete failure for his side. Even if Portugal do win the World Cup, personally, it will be one of those where they win it in spite of him. Imagine being a World Cup winner in spite of you.
It'd be because of their midfield. Their midfield is their quality. That's the best thing that they've got, and their fullback is quality. But the thing is, their front line is trash. Leao ain't doing anything. Conceição's the only player that I rate at Portugal. Like, I don't rate Neto that highly. I think he's good. I know he's better than Madueke, but he ain't all that. I mean, Leao is trash. I mean, Bernardo Silva ain't a winger. He's a number 10, not a right-sided 10, an actual number 10. I mean, Bruno Fernandes, please tell me what did he do? He did nothing against Congo. He did nothing. But people are going to say, but he's got 21 assists. Take his goals away. Look what happens to him. Nothing. He does nothing. The guy's overrated.
You got João Felix on the bench as well. He would do better than Cristiano. Gonçalo Ramos. Like, you'd be better off playing both of them up front and then bringing Cristiano on. Like what are we actually doing here? You like, to be honest, they should have lost to Congo. I'm gonna be real. Yeah. They should have lost to Congo. And that's not even their hardest game. Their hardest game is meant to be Colombia. How are they going to beat Colombia? How are they going to beat Uzbekistan playing like that? But again, like, when you have a manager that ain't really a manager no more, who should be like, he's failing up, he's useless. He's still living off of that FA Cup win with Wigan that beat your lot, Chikes. It's just like, did nothing with the golden generation of Belgium. It was the players, Hazard, De Bruyne to a lesser degree in that.
Lukaku.
Got them.
You got Tielemans as well. Yeah, Tielemans as well.
Yeah. Tielemans.
Yeah, you had Courtois as well. Courtois was there.
Carrasco, don't forget Carrasco.
Yeah, Carrasco's a baller. But it's just like, Portugal's midfield. And then you got their wingers, you got their fullbacks with Nuno Mendes and
Cancelo.
João Cancelo. Diogo Costa for me in goal. Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's shit. You know, like if Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't perform against Uzbekistan, because we know he's going to start. Roberto Martinez, like you were saying earlier, Quadra, in the press conference, and I haven't even seen that motherfucker talking about, oh, well, we got to do this, we got to make sure, like, it's the wrong way to go about it. That just shows you ain't the manager, bruv. Cristiano's the manager. He's doing the same shit, but 10 times more so than what he was doing 10 years ago when they won the Euros.
Did you see Xhaka?
Oh, Xhaka scored.
He scored from the penalty spot, indeed.
Oh, wow.
I just feel like with this Portugal team, it's like they're just heavily relying on Ronaldo. You can't just rely on him too much. He's finished. I think right now, I think he needs to go after. I think Portugal not win the World Cup. I don't think they have the chance of winning it because of that manager. That manager's too stubborn. I feel like he's so obsessed with Ronaldo. Like, have you watched Ronaldo this season? Yes, he won the league, but we're talking about current form based on right now. Not the past, Roberto. He's talking about, the goals and that. No, we're talking about right now. Right now, he's not been great. You don't need him. He should be on the bench. Like, bring him on in the second half, and let's see. If he does better off the bench, then it'll show you that he's better off the bench. But I think his ego is the problem. That's the problem with his ego. I just feel like with Ronaldo I think he's a bit rattled by what Messi did against Algeria when he scored that hat trick. I just feel like what Messi did against Algeria, he's like, I just want to do that because I know that there's a lot of fans that are gonna troll him if he has a stinker. And yeah, exactly. Zidane's son had a stinker. I think Messi's first goal should have done better. I know he hit it perfectly, but you would expect to save that. But listen, I just feel like Portugal with Ronaldo, he's not it, bro. And people are gonna say Messi should have been sent off. Yes, I agree. Messi should have been sent off. But let's be real. Like, are we just gonna not understand the fact that Ronaldo hasn't carried Portugal? I don't think he's carried. I know he's carried Portugal, but Messi's carried Portugal. Ronaldo's dragging them back. Ronaldo's dragging Portugal backwards. Right? You don't need Ronaldo. Like, he will keep playing Ronaldo, Roberto Martinez. You know what I'm saying, Jez? Like, he's just gonna keep playing CR7, and it's not gonna work. I feel like the players just don't want to play for him, but the manager is telling them to play for him. They don't want to, but the manager's stubborn. He's just not understanding the fact that he ain't that guy. He's a weak coach. The only thing he's got in his cabinet is the FA Cup. When Wigan, it doesn't matter if he won the FA Cup. He relegated Wigan. You got themselves relegated to the Championship. You couldn't even keep them up in the Premier League. Ange Postecoglou managed to keep Tottenham in the Premier League. He couldn't even keep Wigan. Yet he won the FA Cup. But guess what? He's going to talk about his Nations League win against Spain. That's what you're going to live off. But right now, what are you doing? You're just picking Ronaldo for no reason when he did nothing. He's supposed to be benched. A proper manager would just put Ronaldo on the bench and start Gonçalo Ramos. That's what he would do. But he wouldn't. He's just going to talk about Ronaldo's goals and that. I'm sick and tired of this, bro. Would you see Messi really performing like that in a World Cup? I don't see Messi performing really like that.
Well, there's different qualities here we're talking about. Kouaji, it's an old saying, right? That if you talk about rock stars, there's times when you have to just give it up. And Ronaldo, give it up. You've done your time. Messi is a totally different class player, right? And what I saw of him the other night, I thought, oh, fucking hell, unbelievable. 39 years of age next week, 6 consecutive FA Cups tournaments, and you're playing like that. When I watched Ronaldo the other night, I thought, give it up, son. Give it up. Walk away. You've had your time. You've done the greatness at international level, at club level. You know, I fucking hated that bastard when he was at Man United. And give it up, man. Your time's done. You ain't got it no more. Time is burnt. You know, don't embarrass yourself anymore. End of this World Cup. Hang your boots up and say, thank you. I've done my time. Move on. End of. And the problem is, Portugal, as I said earlier, the manager is trying to build a team around him, or how can I put it? They're trying to build the team to play for him. No. You don't win World Cups like that. And they won't win the World Cup. At the moment, my favourite right now to win the World Cup is probably Argentina. They just look so slick. They look so good. I know they're against a pretty poor team, but you know, they've got such technical ability. And I'm thinking, you know, I mean, Germany, they could be in there for a shout. I know, I mean, 7-1 against that lot. But
France are kind of favourites. Their attack is unbelievable. They've got some talented players. I just think
unfortunately, I didn't get to see the France game. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to see that. So I will watch the next France game. But, you know, there's a lot of teams in the mix here right now that are giving it some large. The only one I will say, gentlemen, right, Norway, Odegaard is an absolute bag of shit. I'm sorry, I watched that game and it was like, what the hell are you doing?
He got his assist, Jez. Don't forget, he got his assist. Don't forget, he got the assist. They're going to talk about his GA.
Come on. It was the same dog shit we see week in, week out at Arsenal. I don't give a shit about assists, right? What I want to see is a performance, and that was absolute scrub. Absolute scrub.
If he ends up being our club captain again next year, this up and coming season, it's a disgrace, bro.
Like, he will be.
Probably. But to be perfectly honest, the more he plays, similar to Cristiano, but to a much lesser degree, the more he plays, the more he's exposing himself. To be honest, Odegaard obviously is nowhere near as old as Cristiano. If I was him, I would move on, bruv.
Yeah.
And if you're going to keep playing like this, you might as well retire. Because he's already set for life anyway.
Yep.
You know, Cristiano got to a point soon enough where he started getting the big money, you know, before he went to Real Madrid. So, like after the World Cup and all that shit, that's when he was getting the real big money. And then when he went to Real Madrid, obviously skyrocketed, done his thing. He already skyrocketed before that. But Odegaard has already had that big money for ages. We're paying him, 15 million, 16 million a year for that. When you're getting outshone by Haaland, he scores the goals, but he's not a technical footballer. Nowhere near, bruv. Odegaard's meant to be that guy. But instead, your mind's elsewhere. Most likely on Gibraltar Rock. So as far as I'm concerned, he can fuck right off. And if this manager persists with playing him, like, Arteta won't be here that much longer, especially if we don't retain the league title and we're nowhere near the Champions League, and then we don't win FA Cups and League Cups as well, because he'll hold us back.
This fan base,
we've already seen it.
This fan base were trying to say that Odegaard carried Norway to this World Cup. Are you daft? It's Erling Haaland, bro. He scored those goals to carry Norway to the World Cup. Our captain did absolutely jack shit against Iraq. I was watching him. What does he do? Jez, they gave him the number 10 shirt. They gave him number 10. Have you seen the number iconic shirts? I remember Messi is wearing the number 10 shirt. Hazard used to get the number 10 shirt. I mean, like, come on. Maradona used to get it. I know Jez doesn't like Maradona because of the hand of God. I get it. Pele used to get number 10. I mean, Jez, Bergkamp used to get it. Zidane, Baggio, these sort of players got number 10. Our fan base are bigging up mediocrity and average performances that this guy produces. They're still living off his assist against West Ham, Jez. His assist against West Ham. That is the only shit that he's going to live off. But he's got the Premier League. When he lifted that Premier League, I just felt embarrassing. I just felt like Declan Rice and Gabriel deserved it more than our captain.
Mate, honestly, I mean, do you know, Kawaji, if you want to talk about that Champions League, right, as soon as I saw the starting lineup, I thought, we fucked this. This. And that's the thing with this manager. And yeah, he won the Premier League. Brilliant, fantastic, well done. We've all celebrated it and it's all brilliant and it's great. Right. Now we go into the new season in August. And we go again. But the thing is, we go again with the same shit. Right? Now, other teams, and I said this on the show the other night, and it got a bit of a reaction to it because was it Arsenal were that good, or was the other teams just not good enough? Right? Man City dropped off a cliff. Man United pulled up at the latter part of the season. Chelsea, they're rebuilding. Liverpool, all right. Well, we know what happened there. So we got to go again, but we got to go now, right, and go deep. Because there's a lot of shit players at Arsenal that got to go out that fucking door pretty damn quick, right? And I can name at least 8 that need to go. Ain't good enough. But we're not going to replace 8 players in this transfer window.
No.
But this is the biggest. What we're watching right now is the biggest shopping window in world football, right? This is where the likes of Berta and Arteta and all that crew should be doing their homework right now. Getting in, talking to people, yeah, because we've got some players that need to go out. And it'll be very interesting come the start of the season, boys. Very interesting.
To be honest, Jez, like for me, the way I saw Odegaard moving towards the end of the season, his whole body language, and look, I'm not a body language expert by any means. That being said, the signs didn't look good. The fact that Arteta was still subbing him off, the fact that, you know, it's clear to see that he's been affected and he can't deal with the online hate because he reads them comments on Twitter, on Insta, on YouTube, bruv. You know, it's going to explode at some point, and the longer that he stays on, the worse it's going to get. And to be perfectly honest, I don't see him being here for that much longer. Like, don't be surprised if he went this summer, but we kept Havertz, Marino, etc. Because to be perfectly honest, if there was one player that I would want to get rid of right here, right now, it would be Odegaard.
Yep.
I'd even wait to get rid of Jesus, because at least Jesus, like the problem with Jesus, like this manager still sees him as a striker, but he's not a striker, he's a winger. If this manager played him as a winger, I don't think he would be as bad, especially if Arteta decided to go back to 22-23 ball, or at least play better than what we've been doing this season after winning the league. But is he going to do that? I'm not so sure. But I have a feeling that don't be surprised if Odegaard leaves in the summer. It might be a late one. But I just don't see his future. And you can tell me I'm wrong, Jez. You can tell me I'm wrong, guys. Like, I just don't see. I just don't see Odegaard being here for much longer. And I'll be not shocked, but I would be disappointed, but also not surprised if he does stay, that he's not club captain. Because the truth of the matter is, he was never captain material. Jez, how many captains have you seen? Was it Frank McClintoff? Yeah. Tony Adams, of course. Paddy V, Patrick Vieira. Yeah. Even TT, Fabregas were better captains, bruv. Yeah, Bergkamp. There's many a player. I'm sure David O'Leary was captain at certain points. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mertesacker as captain. Mertesacker was better than him as a
captain. Yeah, Mertesacker was a better captain. And dare I say it, even Arteta was a better captain. Not that it's saying much, but
wow.
Do you know what I mean? But it's just like, he is our worst ever captain. It's not even close. Like, where does he go from here? We take the captain's armband off him. We're at this point right now where it doesn't make him that much better. I don't think it makes him worse, but it doesn't make him better. It just puts us in the same situation where he has to go. Because say what you want about Havertz, he's been scoring the odd goals, and you see what he's doing for Germany, albeit it's Curacao. But don't be surprised if he scores a few more goals before the tournament ends, or before Germany's tournament ends. Marino, if he starts up front because Ferran Torres has had a howler, like, you never know. Like, Jez, what do you how do you see it? Because I want to know, like, from you personally, yeah, how do you see this whole Odegaard saga ending? Because it has to finish at some point, mate. Like, it really does. Like, similar to you, I'm just sick of it, mate. I'm sick of seeing the sight of him. I'm sick of him not performing for club or country, but obviously more so for us, like for the Arsenal. Like, what do you think, mate? Like,
I don't think we'll look right now. I don't think he'll be gone in this window. I can see other players going out the door. I think Jesus will go, Trossard, possibly Martinelli as well. I don't think you'll be seeing Odegaard going anytime soon because he's an Arteta favourite. God knows why. God knows why. But I hope Arteta is watching this World Cup. If he'd seen that performance the other night, he must be thinking, surely, he's more of an expert in football than I am, respectfully to Arteta. You must be thinking, what the fuck was that? That was shocking. It was shocking. Now, will it be the case of Arsenal looking at the fact of who do we get in to replace him, and how much is it going to cost him to get him out? Because it's going to cost a lot of money to buy him out if we bid him off, right? Now, and how much would we get for him? Because I don't see a lot. I don't fucking see us getting the money back that we paid for him. And I know it wasn't massive money, but still, you want to get a return. And I'm just not seeing it, man.
He's got 2 years left on his contract. I mean, if Man United are interested in buying him, so let's just
fucking take him.
Take him. And all these. Don't forget, just the Odegaard fan base, the fanboys of Odegaard should walk away with him as well, because we've got our fan base going, we miss Odegaard.
They can all fuck off. They can all fuck off as well. Good.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Yeah, I'm just looking on Capology right now. We all know he's on 240k a week.
Yeah.
Same as Declan Rice. Basically, what is it? Okay, so it's just shy of 12.5 mil a year. Fixed gross, but total it's like 15.6, yeah. 2028, which is 2 years left. So either way, this summer there has to be a decision. Now, the one thing that I really don't want, but I don't think will happen regardless, and I don't think even Arteta is this dumb to be doing this shit or this ignorant or arrogant or blind faith, love, whatever you want to call it, to renew his contract. Because the longer we leave it, the less we're going to get for him, and we're not going to get that much anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? If we sold him this summer after the tournament, we could maybe break even. Get that 30 mil, which is what I want, which is what I'm sure you want, Jez and Kwaja. Chike will be a different story. You want him here for as long as possible, but I hear it.
100%.
But at the same time, it's just like, if we had Edu, I would have been a lot more concerned. To be honest, if we had Edu, I don't believe we would have won the league in the first place anyway, number one. But number two, if we had Edu, a lot of these players that we're talking about getting rid of, you mentioned 8, Jez. I would go as far as probably say at the very least 10 or 11 that we need to get rid of. And if we can't get rid of them straight away, case in point, Noddy Madueke, yeah? With his clown shoes and clown car, living in La La Legoland and all of that shit, yeah? I would loan him for a season and then bid him. Because even what I've seen in the first game, not good enough. I don't care if he was better than Anthony Gordon on the night. Don't mean shit to me. You won a penalty, cool, but that's it. That's it. You're only there because Saka is not fit, but we knew that already because his hamstring's falling off the fucking bone.
He's now had an Achilles injury, by the way. It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
Achilles as the Carabao Cup final.
On top of that, with the Achilles, it's just like Madueke is just not good enough. Odegaard is not good enough. Jesus, too many injuries, had his time. He'll end up going, I believe.
He's done. He's passed.
Yeah. Ben White is another one. He's done. His injuries and all of that. You know, some people call it a shame. The way I see it, I'm more than happy with that. Because let's be real. Yeah, he played well here and there, but was he ever really an Arsenal player? Does he even really give a shit? No.
No, he just cares because he's the family. Because we know we're family.
He's basically Bellerin 2.0, bruv. He'll retire in the next 10 years.
Final score.
What's the final score?
Mexico 1, South Korea 0. Mexico are the first team to qualify to the last 32. Back to first 2 wins. And they've been looking good. I don't think South Korea have been great, but the first team to be in the last 32.
Yeah, because Czech drew with South
the
Africa.
Czech Republic drew with who was it?
South Africa.
South Africa, that's right.
Fair enough. Yeah, so Portugal have got a hell of a lot of work to do. The States, you've got
Australia tomorrow.
Today, our time. So it'll be 8 o'clock kickoff UK time. No, but that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
It is what it is. It's your World Cup, GK. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, thank you.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? I will be watching that. I will be watching that.
As will I.
You get a win, you're qualified either
Yes.
way. Then it's just a case of do you top the group or not? Whereas Portugal are not in that situation. Brazil are definitely not in that situation.
Brazil are nowhere
as
near
well.
that situation.
Germany, I believe, will qualify. Spain have got a lot of work to do, but I just have a sneaky feeling they'll find a way.
I know,
They'll
but
find a way.
They better improve their performance against Saudi Arabia because they struggled to face up against a low block. And if they draw again, it's going to be a huge blow because Uruguay coming next in the last game. You don't want to be around with Uruguay. I mean, Rodri versus Fede Valverde in midfield. You do not want that, Chique.
He'll run rings around him. He'll run rings around him.
Rodri.
Like it'll be similar, but not as bad as what happened with Casemiro. Where on the ball, he's got it. He's still got it, but off the ball, he don't have it. He don't have it no more. He's another one with the injuries and all of that. Like it is what it is. But then when it comes to us lot, when it comes to England, we beat Ghana, and I believe we will beat Ghana. When's the 23rd, guys? Is it?
That's a Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday night.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God! This South Korea goalkeeper just spilt the ball, and Mexico won the game. Oh my God!
Wow.
This guy held it and he spilt it. Kepa settings, bruv. Kepa Carabao Cup final, Jez. You're watching it. Kepa is doing the same thing.
No, I saw it live, man. Saw it live. Boys, I'm going to bounce on that one. I'm going to bounce.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to be wrapping up very shortly as well. But absolute pleasure to have you on my channel, Jez. Never a chore, and you're welcome anytime, mate. So take care, all the best, and enjoy the rest of the World Cup. I will be a lot more, especially with the second round of group stage games. So yeah, we'll do the job against Ghana, despite what Chike thinks, respectfully, of course. But yeah, we'll qualify. States will qualify.
I'll give you a tip here. Right? Give you a tip.
Okay.
Right? You should let people share your channel. Because if you let people that are YouTubers share your channel on their shows, you get more views.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't quite aware of that. I'll bear that in mind. Absolutely, Jez. Absolutely.
Yeah, you will. Well, I promise you, because like you know, I've joined you. I'd have shared your or whatever your channel, and you'd have got maybe, I don't know, 50, 100 more people watching you, and therefore you get more subscribers, man. That's how it works.
Yep, 100%, absolutely. But yeah, when you want to come on next time, Jez, I'll put the link out. It'll probably be the England Ghana game.
Make sure you put it out you make sure you put it out there that you can actually share the up the top there, up there. You can put it in there that you can actually share the channel. So
Yeah.
I can share it on my show, and therefore you get people come over.
Yeah. I'll definitely look at that for sure. Definitely look at that. 100%.
Oh, by the way,
100%.
don't forget, Jez, Premier League fixtures released tomorrow, and we'll see how we face on the opening day of the season. It might be on a Friday because we're Prem champs, and I think we'll get the early game at the start. So let's just pray that we don't face a big team at the start, because if we do, then Arteta's fucked.
True.
Liverpool, City.
Yeah.
All right, boys. See you later.
Well, have a good
night, Jez.
Take it easy,
Or-
Jez.
Take it easy, my guy.
Much appreciated, man. Cool. Big up the Godfather each and every single time, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We are going to wrap this up 4 in the morning and all of that. I can't be up that much longer in it. Do you know
11 o'clock. It's almost tomorrow.
Yeah. It's already is tomorrow where we're at. Do you know what I'm saying? Me and Quadra. So, Chico,
Yes,
what
sir.
you got coming up on the socials and all of that shit? Talk to me, brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be doing so the US play Australia tomorrow. I'll do a bit of a match reaction, tell the people what I thought of the game, and yeah, I'm gonna see if the US will get 2 wins for the first time ever, which would be historic. And yeah, watch me out on Instagram on UKC, and let's just pray for the US and do something that they've never done before, and that will qualify us. And then should we top the group against Turkey, which they've been shocking, by the way, we actually may have an easier run-in. So yeah, catch me tomorrow. I'll be watching at a place. I'll give my full reaction, and yeah, we move.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Quadra, I know you're busy on the socials, like with TikTok, YouTube, and obviously Insta as well. What you got coming up, my guy?
I'm just gonna chill out. I'm just gonna go back to bed and yeah, just chill out. I'm gonna be watching let's see, USA, Australia, Scotland versus Morocco. Another very good game to watch. You know, Scotland versus Morocco. That's a very good game to watch. And Scotland, no, they've got 3 points. They beat Morocco. That's the second team to go to the last 32. So I just pray that Morocco win. By the way, come on, the Moroccans. You know,
Same.
Morocco, you know, they caused Brazil problems, but they gave Vini player of the match. By the way, they gave Vini man of the match when Ayoub Bouwadi, the young guy, absolutely ran rings around Casemiro and Bruno G. I mean, It's crazy. The bias towards these players is kind of crazy now. So, I mean, just because they scored goals, that means they're the player of the match. It's just they just don't have it in the eyes. They have no eye test. They just use it on stats and that. Football's about stats, and that's it's not just the eye test. It's just stats. And obviously, listen, I know we got 3 points against Croatia. We just need to improve defensively. I think Gehi, I think someone told me that Gehi had an injury in training, a little knock, and he was on the bench. That's why Stones played. But to be honest with you, I'd rather have Harry Maguire ahead of John Stones. I mean, Harry Maguire should be there ahead of John Stones, if I'll be totally honest with you. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to chill out and just do a match reactions for most of the games.
Nice one, brother. And yeah, I will be back at the latest match reaction for the England-Ghana game. It will most likely be on a Wednesday because I'll be out as well. And then after that, it will be Panama, I believe. I think it's a Friday night, Panama, a bit later at 10. So yeah, that'll be very interesting. And
yep, Panama. Yeah. They're on Tuesday as well.
Oh, they're on Tuesday as well.
Yep, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday at 7 against Croatia in Toronto.
Oh, in Toronto. Oh, okay. Well, we play Ghana. Yeah, I hear that. And then when we play Panama, I think it's either Friday or Saturday at 10 p.m. Either way. So
Saturday,
right? Saturday.
Yep.
So yeah.
And that'll be that will be at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey.
Nice one.
Yes,
Is that during the day?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay, so yeah. So that's 10 our time. Yeah. So It's still on a Saturday for us. All right, cool. So make sure you like and subscribe, share as well, because I'm going to take Jez's advice. I'm going to look into that shit. Hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and direct in full effect, or when I upload the next video. Stay safe, stay true to yourself. All the best. Keep enjoying this World Cup. Keep enjoying this summertime and all of that shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Doubling up on the water and all of that good shit. Stay hydrated. Much love and peace and blessings to everyone. Yeah. And we shall see you next time. Take care, people. And
Take care.
Peace
Have
out.
a good night.